So this year I've broken it up into two because every time I run it, we always end up making it a two-shot because Death House always runs way longer than I want it to. So I've broken it up, and you guys, if you watched earlier, you saw our A team. Well, something happened to the A team at the end, and now we're sending in the B team. So we'll see what happens to our B team by the end of this. And the other cool thing is that we are adding a holiday twist to Death House. And there's a really cool holiday theme that we're doing for this one. So prepare yourselves. It's going to be very, very interesting. And the last thing I want to say is just a very quick content warning. Though we are adding a little bit of holiday cheer to this. Oh, and Wayward! Hey, thank you for that donation. $25 advantage for the DM. Perfect. So I get the first advantage of the evening. This is lovely. I will make a note of that right now. So, yes, even though we are adding holiday cheer to this, there are some elements of horror. As you saw in our last session on the train, there was some really spooky, creepy things on that train. So if you are, think of it like a haunted house. If you do get frightened by things, feel free to take a break from the stream and return whenever no big deal. But yeah, some spooky elements, so watch with discretion. And now, I would like to introduce our players. So you may recognize some of these players. I have played with all of these people before, but this is my first time DMing them. So this is very exciting. But I want to introduce our players. So we'll go down the line here. We'll start with Robert and just introduce you, the person, who you are and who you are on the internet, and then just give us a little intro to your character.
I'm Captain Robert, and I'm a real-life barge worker. When I'm not actually out on the river, I like to come back and play D&D with my friends on the internet. You can find me over at CaptainRobertsBarge.com any point in time playing D&D. I'm playing Cosmo tonight with my lovely friends for a great cause. We're going to play a warlock because I want to cheese the early game, obviously. Come on, I'm here to metagame like Mudcat. That's my only goal, is try to work the system, see if I can get as many features in as possible. I've already harassed, I've been a pain in the ass, and I'm here for a good cause. And yeah, you get to find out once again another member of the Cobbler Pot family. You can see fine wares. I can throw in 6 snake knives with you, baby.
Amazing. And Becca.
Hello, hello. I'm so excited. I really got into this with building and growing out my own beard in a day's time. Let me tell you, the amount of biotin that I had to swallow to grow this was very impressive. I'll probably have digestive issues later, but that's for another day. This is what we do for charity. I am playing the lovely Denolin Den, if you will, who is a wonderful little dwarf cleric. And of course, I'm matching. Oddly enough, when I designed her back in October, I had no idea at that point that I would have dyed my hair, so it looks like I'm just slowly becoming her on accident. Very excited about this.
Mudcat.
Hey guys, I'm Mudcat. I am playing Corvin, the Halfling Ranger. I think this is the first time I've ever played a Ranger, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll have you know, I did not min-max this Ranger.
Maxman.
Just a straight Ranger.
Maxman. Oh yeah, it's me, I guess.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Arcane Adam or whatever. I don't, yeah, I stream very, very rarely lately because I'm lazy, and I'm sorry to all those that keep asking. I will get there eventually, I promise. And I am playing the not so tiny Tim, who is a gigantic beefcake of a man, barbarian, who is an expert at hiding. It's about the best way I can put it.
He's thick.
Yeah.
He is the only human. The rest are all small folk. We have a lot of representation for. We got a dwarf, we got a gnome, and we got a halfling, and then we have Tiny Tim, who's a human.
I can't wait to try and hide behind the 3 foot, just like a 7 foot man. I'm just gonna be like.
We have pots of all sizes.
But that is our crew tonight. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into our one shot. So tonight, our tale continues with 4 new adventurers. Yes, it continues. If you were here for our first session, you may remember our A team, the group of ghost hunters who went off to a house to extract some ghosts. Well, they were successful, though this team may or may not know that, but they didn't make it back. So that brings us to the B team, who work for the same group, though they've never met this A team before. The A team mostly specialized in ghost hunting. This group, though, they have dabbled in ghost hunting. They've also done monster hunting. They're a little bit of everything. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. They're professionals by trade, though they may have their own aspirations and passions and their own drives and motivations. Their day job is this. And they have been sent off to look for the A team and see what happened to them. It's many times that the B team gets the short end of the stick, and they have to clean up the messes that other teams were sent out to do. And so now they once again find themselves cleaning up a mess. They make their way down the Sword Coast, following the same letter that was given to the first team. It's a map and a letter addressed from a person named Vasily von Holtz, who instructs the group on how to get to this location. And as they travel through these misty forests, the trail that they follow via the map begins to trail off. And they navigate through the forest to the best of their ability, especially with their ranger doing the best with tracking. Except the fog is getting thicker and thicker. Eventually they're met with tall gates with statues, and those greet them as they walk through, and they enter into a small village. This had to be it. This had to be the village that the original team went for and who they're looking for. So for the 4 of you, it's been pretty hard to navigate around. The fog and the mist is very dense, so the visibility is very low. But as you're traveling, you eventually see a multi-story house in front of you. And as each of you approach this house, I'd like you just to describe your character to us, what they look like right now, and how they've been navigating through all of this. Let's start from the bottom this time. So, Tiny Tim, tell us what you look like.
So Tim is a human with kind of dark tan skin. He really likes to be out in the daylight a lot. He likes to be out, sun's out, guns out. Not so much the night, but he's kind of got like braided hair that kind of like flows up. He's wearing this kind of like metallic breastplate, and it's very like clean. And he has this gigantic axe that he has kind of attached to his back. And right now he's probably behind Corvin as we're kind of walking in this darkness. And he's kind of hunched down, and he's probably trying to hold onto his shoulders, and is like frantically looking around and like behind him. He doesn't look like he's super comfortable right now. Yeah, that's Tim.
Okay. And Corvin, what does Corvin look like right now?
Corvin is a halfling, got dark black hair, thick mustache, as he's wearing really tight leathers with a lot of buckles and belts, with various different tools and instruments and weapons hanging from him. He carries a large bow that's taller than he is, and as he kind of kneels down and is in the front of the group trying to suss out the right direction, reaching down, tasting the dirt, just spitting it out, kind of almost sure that he's going the right way.
And Denolin.
So, quite in contrast to the eeriness and unsure, certain environment that we have, Din is just boldly walking, almost as if there's a small skip in her step. She's quite eager to get into this, a very cheery mentality, and a half smile on her face with her shield on her back, and already her hammer in hand, just looking forward to this, leading the group, and occasionally looking back to make sure that they're following and we're doing the job that we're supposed to do.
And Cosmo. What does Cosmo look like?
3 foot 10 inches of proper batshit crazy nobility. long drawn, bleached with dirty roots hair that comes back to his pointy gnomish ears. Fine leather that furls out to a nice velour blue, comfy boots and white pants that have not seen a speck of dust from any garden in years. Wonderful white linen gloves on either hand, and a fine copper-based cobbler pot on top of his head. Just stares back at this house over in the distance. This is the best Craigslist experience that I've ever signed up for. It must be catering. Finally catering. We've been walking for so long. This is exciting. All of you are fantastic performers. You truly look scared there, Tim.
What? No, I'm good. When they said day job, I was expecting day, not night. It's dark. Where's the sun?
Incredible performance. Incredible.
Performance. We haven't even gotten there. You're gonna be near me, right? The whole time?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
you should
All
have
right.
wore the brown pants tonight. You think?
Well, I mean, they're metallic, so they're kind of. I mean, you were spitting on the dirt. Maybe just rub some of that. Will that help?
Oh, listen,
No. Keep the metallic pants. They'll be perfect. We can put you up front, shine a light on you, and you'll be like a disco
front.
ball everywhere. It'll be a
I-
fun time.
I actually excel from the middle. Actually, the middle's probably the best. So there's people in front and back. That's my best spot.
You can
Oh,
tell they have
nonsense. Come up to the
experience.
front with me. And she'll reach back and try to grab your hand to pull you forward. It'll be great. Plus, at the front, you get the best view of everything.
Huh? As I'm like kind of holding on to Corbin as well, like trying.
How could you
to
not
get...
trust a woman with facial hair? Look at this.
You know how to take care of it. It's a lot of shampoo and conditioning.
I can't even grow that.
It's okay.
Tim and Den, as Den pulls you forward and you begin walking with confidence, the fog lifts a little bit and you hear a whimpering. And as you look forward a little bit, it looks like there are 2 children in the distance.
Ah!
I signed up for a children's free event. We must be in the wrong spot.
Why is
Please.
she...
You see a girl, a young girl, and it looks like a little boy next to her, the little boy clutching a doll, and he hides behind the girl a little bit and is whimpering, and she looks at all of you with her head turned slightly. Are you here to help?
Oh, goodness, girl. Of course we are. She'll look back at the rest of the group, right? Nodding her head.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're that's what we're here for.
No.
Are you part of catering?
She looks at you again and turns her head the other way. Catering?
Yes, catering, lunch. Some call it supper.
No, we're here because there's a monster in our basement. Please, help us.
You said a monster. That's perfect. That's what we're here for.
Rawr.
Wait, hey.
And
do
she
that.
looks back a little. She kind of steps back a little bit and stands in front of her younger brother.
No. It's okay. It's okay. We're not the monster. We're not the monsters here.
Yeah,
Den
quit
will
scaring the
again look
kids.
back, this time with glaring eyes. We're here to help. Yes. You two just stay up here. And she'll... Actually, are these children already eye height for me?
Yes, actually, they probably would. The girl might even be a little bit taller than you. She's got a growth spurt.
I'm gonna step up to her and look up and like, you seem very brave. You keep holding on to your little brother's hand and we'll make sure everything's all right. And when it's all good and clear, we'll come back up and help you back into the house when it's all good. How does that sound?
Okay. Sounds good.
I think maybe I should stay out with them. I think they shouldn't be out here by themselves. I think
Nonsense.
Well, I just think they clearly need an adult. I can be the adult, and I could just.
Tim, they're part of the experience. You see, they haven't ate any of the food. They're part of the help.
Hey, you know what? I think you staying out here would be a great idea because they're gonna need some protection, and if let's say a wolf comes, then they're gonna need someone big to take that wolf on.
Yeah,
A
are you
wolf?
certified
A-
to be a babysitter? Do you know
A
CPR?
wolf. Wait, there's
Yeah, a
wolves.
wolf
Are there?
there,
Excuse
but,
me,
maybe an elk.
young girl. Are there wolves here?
We have heard howling before, yes.
Howling. Okay. Are you? I think I'll come with you guys. Actually, she seems like she's got a handle on this. And it's probably bad. Corvin, I'll stick with you. Yeah.
Uh,
You all did a wonderful job with the lights out inside the house.
our mom
Kind
and
of
dad
spooky, yet festive.
that. Thank you. Our mom and dad did that. They went into the basement.
Oh,
We
they're
haven't
taking-
seen them.
They must be preparing sauerbraten or a roast down there. That's fantastic.
How long ago did they go to the basement?
Mm-hmm. Like a day ago. We
Uh,
haven't heard since.
A whole day?
This must be a big catering kick.
Did you try to go down and see if they were down there?
She shakes her head. I'm too scared. We've
We
heard
are
the
in for a
noises.
treat.
Wait,
We've heard.
Excuse me. I feel like we should ask. There were others that came.
Yes.
Looking in. Are they here? Where are they?
They're in the basement.
Oh, the other groups also in the basement.
She nods. They all went down there.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
Just a few hours.
Okay.
No, we've missed catering. I told you we should have picked up the pace earlier.
Please. Please help us.
No. Of course we'll help. How about that tree over there? That looks like a nice tree, and it's actually very creepy and hollow with bare branches that reach out. That's a good cozy tree. You go climb in there, and you stay in the tree, and we'll come back out when it's good and safe. And if there's food down there with anything left over, we'll bring something back. Yes. Think about what your favorite food is, and maybe we'll be able to bring it back. You focus on that.
Okay.
Yes.
I wouldn't go to that tree.
Just remember, if you fall out of the tree, we didn't tell you to climb it. We are not insured to tell people to climb trees.
I make my way over to the children and I pull out 2 copper. I don't like to go into these events flat, so please, if I could get a mead for myself and 1 for my partner Tim in the back, that would be most excellent.
She holds her hand out. As she thinks that you're giving her the copper to
Oh, easy.
take.
Yes, please, two dose mead. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
1 for me, 1 for Tim. I don't like going into these flat. Thank you, and please make it quick.
We know that there's eggnog inside.
Nog.
In our parents were preparing for a party.
Of course, our gathering. I forgot. I can't keep breaking the wall. It's immersion. Stay in the event, Cosmo.
There's
Yes.
behind, and she points to the house, and you see that the house actually looks like it looks pretty. Although the lights look very nice and they're glimmering red and green, flickering. Everything looks boarded up. The house, all of the windows, the door has like this large steel plate on it, like you can't even open it. And as she points behind the house, cellar door in the back.
Oh, is that the way we're supposed to go in?
That's where they went.
Oh, good. Yes, that's nice. Come on, I'm sure they keep the eggnog down through the cellar doors. That's a normal thing.
Well, if there's no mead, little one, he hands you another copper. Make sure there's an extra shot in mine. Gives you another copper.
She takes it and once again tilts her head and looks down at the copper. And she hands it to her little brother. He snatches it. And just looks at you.
I go over back to the rest of the group. Those kids are terrifying.
Tim's just standing there staring at them.
Do you,
Boy stares at you back.
Corvin's gonna look at Cosmo. What do you think is going on here?
Obviously, it's a tavern board that I signed up for. It's a Craigslist experience. It's a spooky crawl, yet well fed with catering in between.
So you think that this is some sort of tourist experience?
Of course, why would someone of
Oh
my
God,
nobility to be here?
I know that the standards have slipped in the agency lately, but tourists now? Nobody else? He's looking around at Den and Tim. You guys okay with this?
Listen, you know we don't pay well, so we take who we can.
Oh,
In
okay.
this case, you paid to be a part of it, so we save a lot more money and you get more money in your pocket because of it.
Look, I just, I figured I should clear the air. Okay, I know I was a part of the D team, and then they went out that one time, and I had food poisoning, so I couldn't go. And then, well, they all ended. Well, that was bad. But then I was a part of the C team, and I tweaked my ankle, and they disappeared. And then I was actually supposed to join the A team, but I didn't qualify, so they sent me here. And I wasn't actually gonna go, but then Cosmo said that there was gonna be catering, and I like catering, and also they said it was gonna be in the daytime, and I like the day and not the night. So I'm hoping there's catering. If there's eggnog, that's a good sign. They were preparing for a party. I know we're supposed to be looking. What I think this is, this is probably just they're probably down there having a great time in the party. And we're gonna go down. We're gonna have some eggnog. We're gonna figure out. Oh, everyone's just a little drunk. We'll hire a carriage ride back. And we'll just leave, right? Right?
No,
Right? Right?
no,
No,
we've
no?
got this. We can't handle all of that tonight. It sounds like you've got to work through a few things. A lot of things, actually. Yes, you've been through a lot of teams. This is going to be your team. I can't bring daylight. She'll reach
Oh,
out
boy.
for your hand if you'll take it.
Yeah, he like begrudgingly takes it. Yeah.
She'll kind of clasp your hand in between, sandwiching it, and you kind of feel a small warmth in your hand. And I'm going to cast light on you.
Oh.
So you are going to now be glowing, if you will, in a bright light, a 20-foot radius of well, not bright, a dim light. Well,
Oh.
yeah, bright light 20 feet, then dim light an additional 20 feet. But let's make this Christmas themed. You're gonna be green and red, just flickering back and forth.
Just like the house.
Feliz
Wonderful. Now you won't
Navidad.
terrify the children, and you'll have some light, and it's kind of like daytime. So we're checking one more thing off your fear list.
Wait.
Little.
You think I'm scaring the children? The children are scaring me.
Just don't look at them.
That little boy hasn't stopped. I look over. Is he still staring at me?
He's still looking
He's
at you.
still looking at me. He doesn't blink. He's like the doll he's holding. He's just staring into my soul. We should go now before he consumes everything.
Listen, Tim.
Incredible acting talent.
What? I'm not this isn't I'm a
Corvin's
professional.
gonna grab you by the he can't grab you by the collar, so he's gonna grab you by the shirt or the waist. Hey, listen, Tim, get a hold of yourself. Listen, you look at me, you listen to me.
Yes,
If
Corvin.
you're gonna be fine. You stay behind me. I am this close to making it to the A team. Okay, this close. And if you ruin this for me, I swear to God. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be bad.
Which
okay?
god?
Any of them. I don't care.
Excuse me, how much is it to pay to be upgraded to the A experience? Or the I didn't realize that there were
hey,
cheers.
don't you start. I'm gonna put a foot. I'm gonna put my boot right up your A.
Wait, you said they're already in the basement. Could we possibly do a combination and upgrade both the catering and the overall experience?
Well, let's just get in there first, and maybe we can see.
I just would like to experience.
You think the monster, it's like a monster mash? You think it's just like a party thing?
I hope there's monster mashed potatoes.
Oh.
Oh,
Is that the dinner bell? Oh, we're gonna be late for the dinner.
yes, yes.
What time
go.
is it?
You
I don't
guys,
know,
wait
but
into
it's
this
dinner.
house.
you guys do feel like it's like still supposed to be daytime, and you do hear the howling of wolves in the
Yeah, it's a
distance.
daytime job, not a nighttime
And-
job. There's the wolf!
Wolves
The
and dinner
mists
bells.
begin creeping in as you all are outside talking, and you feel like the mists are almost like moving a lot, and they start moving toward you all and creeping in closer and closer as you stand outside.
Ugh, I hate the dew. I begin rolling up my
Everybody-
chinos and walking forward. I don't
As
like
you
getting wet.
do, and even if you guys start moving, everybody just roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, 19.
Wow.
So
I'm a big
everyone,
boy and I rolled a 9.
Din, you feel mostly fine, but the rest of you, you begin to just, you don't know if it's just like things are just getting weird out here and you've been out here for too long, but as these mists come in, you feel like they could suffocate you any moment. You feel like you're almost like ready to asphyxiate as you're standing out here.
This is awful. Please.
Am I hyperventilating?
I thought it was just me. Maybe the air down here is a little thick.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we do go inside for some eggnog.
It's a bit fetid.
All right, I'm not going first. Dan, you lead the way.
All right, as long as you're just a step behind. Let's
I'm
get
3.
going.
Din will march towards those cellar doors.
So, Din, do you go first?
Yeah.
What's the marching order? Din first.
Corbin will go second. Is he? Can I make a survival check for signs of undead?
Yes. Roll me a survival check.
Where's this?
I would also like to make a survival check to see if it is
19.
indeed
22. Sorry, actually.
the smell of sauerbraten.
Roll me a
catering.
survival check as well. So Corvin, you don't see anything, any signs of undead, at least out here.
Yeah, I think the coast is clear. Yeah, I think we're all good to go inside.
There's wolves. Go.
So there's definitely woods, but I'm not seeing any undead, so I think we're good.
Cosmo, it smells like. Actually, you do smell a little something that smells good coming down from the cellar.
Is it sour?
It smells like a smells like a dinner of sorts. Like a turkey dinner.
I smell gravy.
And actually, Corvin, one thing you do notice as you're heading toward the cellar door, you may notice a little bit of dried blood. It's something that you notice, but it looks like it's at least a few hours old. Only you notice that.
Any of those? I just gotta kind of look at it. Did you guys notice? Are those kids bleeding? Were the kids bleeding? Can we check?
You didn't notice. They looked pretty spick and span,
Okay.
actually.
If they'd been using cobbler pot knives, we wouldn't have to worry about anyone getting cut in catering. See? Sharp enough to literally peel the skin on a tomato as he produces it from his side pouch, but not enough to cut.
Sure. My guy, a question. What's with the hat, the pot?
Oh, this is a new edition. What better marketing than to wear off your finest wares on top of your head for the rest of the world to see? If you were a captain of a ship, wouldn't you wear your captain's hat to denote yourself that everyone knew that you were in charge? Well, I do the same thing.
Well, sure, I would wear
As he
maybe
pulls it
wear the
off.
captain's hat, but I wouldn't wear the ship on my head.
You got a good point, but he leans over. You can't trust the Barovian government anywhere. It's one of the secret benefits of wearing a cobbler pot on top of your head. They can't read my mind. Therefore, they don't know the proper taxation rate for the cobbler pot family. Just a secret between me and you.
He's gonna not even know what to say. That just shakes his head like, yeah, okay.
And, Charlie likes it too.
Sorry, who?
Charlie likes it.
Who's Charlie?
Charlie the unicorn.
You're gonna have to run that one back for me because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That's... We all have our own experiences, but when you see the rainbow light of Charlie, you will understand.
Okay, that's enough conversation for me. He's gonna turn around.
Well,
As
the
you guys
prosperity-
head down the cellar with Den leading the way, we did get a $25 donation. Advantage to Robert because the premium catering has to be there somewhere. As he said, quirky little fox, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I could not roll, above a 5.
I actually think I remember watching in an earlier episode that you got a donation for an advantage roll as well.
Yes, actually, thank you for reminding me. Westwolf did donate earlier, and he said for Robert later. So now you do have 2 advantages,
Got
and
two
I have
advantage.
1
I'm going to send one over to
Wow.
Adam because he's going to need it.
Very likely.
He dug
You're
it
very
out.
kind.
I
You're
would have
very
never
kind.
known otherwise, so I'm going to throw
No.
that one. I'm throwing that baller up to you.
I'm gonna
Team-
roll all nat 20s.
Team Christmas background.
Yeah.
By the way, chat, 4 pages of Christmas backgrounds. We both chose the same one.
It's destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the first date.
Oh, perfect. I'm literally third, and I'm like right next to Corvin the whole time.
So the-
Yes.
You descend down into the cellar, and as you make your way in, looking ahead, it's a little dank and dark down here, but you do hear a faint music in the background. It almost sounds like some sort of singing or music. It's very distant at this point, but you hear something.
Do we recognize the tune?
Roll a perception check if you're really trying to listen. Anybody can if you're trying to really listen.
Oh, dirty 20.
5 gold and a chamber choir. All for the same event. Stupendous.
So, Den, it sounds like Christmassy music, except maybe a little, I don't know, darker. But it sounds like Christmas music.
Is that an organ?
Yes. Yes, I do believe it is. How pleasant. Well, it seems like it's a nice, warm welcoming for us all. Isn't that lovely?
Who has an organ? Is this a church?
It's, maybe it's the church organ player and they practice at home.
Okay. Didn't you not grow up fresh off the boat when we'd learn Christmas carols in German? This is the same way. Feels
You
just at
see-
home.
You see ahead of
Feliz
you,
Navidad.
there
Drew,
are 2 crypt-looking things.
Nope.
oh,
down the
that must
hall,
be the
guys.
guest. That must be the guest sign in.
Nope. That doesn't look like that at all.
Oh, there's got to be a pin laying around here somewhere. I would like to investigate the nearest crypt to me.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. And how do you investigate it?
I'm looking for the pin and the pad of paper on top of the on top.
You see nothing on top, except it looks like there's like a stocking on each of them.
Oh, it must be the smooze boost, the grab bag. I don't see the pen and paper to sign in here anywhere, but I'm gonna assume that as he gives everybody a big wink, we're already there. And I'm gonna reach into the stocking.
As you do, reach into the stocking. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, what is in here? I would like to use my advantage.
Seems smart.
First one, that one.
Oh, was it a nat one?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not re-rolling a nat one then. It's it.
Okay.
Please take my nat one.
Fair.
100%.
Nat one. All right. This swoosh of bugs comes flying out. These insects, a swarm of insects, maggots coming out of the stocking. And they will make an attack against you. They roll an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And you take 8 piercing damage.
You see the
Whoa.
shimmer of my mage armor shine.
And everybody roll initiative. As,
Oh my
All right.
a swarm of insects.
And there it is. 3.
All right, so they had the surprise round. And they roll a 13. Okay, and we
Didn't
have...
even make it 5 feet in.
There's centipedes everywhere.
I love it though. Oh, this is clearly the goodie bag that everybody gets when they get to the party.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. Yeah, like oh.
Insects. Den, insects, then Cosmo, then Corvin, then Tim. So first up after that surprise round is Den.
No, no bugs, no bugs. She will quickly pull out her warhammer and just try to smash these bugs. Absolutely horrified, keeping her feet up, dancing on her toes. That will be a 17 to hit.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
12 points of damage.
So you're smacking down on the swarm, and you feel like you're not
Get them off of me.
doing the damage that you would want to while you're hitting them. Oh, don't you love when DMs say that? You feel like you're not doing the damage that you...
Dang it.
that
That's the
you-
real
are
scary
raging.
part. It's not the damage you wanted.
Yeah, but you're squishing some, so you're making progress. Do you have anything else on your turn, or is that all?
That is what I'm going to do for my turn. Yes.
Okay. Next up is the insects, and they are going to continue to swarm around Cosmo. He tried to bite.
Get off me! No!
Oh no, they rolled a nat 20. No. No.
You're
Here
gonna
we
die
go.
to maggots.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
First thing.
Oh no. Oh, George, you can see I'm accidentally rolling in the Avernus chat. Oh snap! $150. What?
Yo!
Oh my goodness. The Base Hunter, thank you so much for the $150 donation. Needs more nat ones. I'm telling, not asking you, Adam.
What?
I
rolled a
provided
2.
Bass Hunter.
I rolled a 2. It's close enough.
Thank you, Bass
So-
Hunter.
We have, I have to just check our donation incentives really quick. I think that does award you a incentive for our lovely players here, or me. Let me just check. Now I forgot. $100. Buy a health potion. Your choice, player or DM. So let us know who you would like to get a health potion for. They probably.
Clearly,
Apparently our
Cosmo.
tourists.
Clearly,
Because
Cosmo.
I rolled a nat 20, and then
You rolled
I
max
rolled the-
damage.
I rolled the max damage. I'm rolling in the wrong chat, I realize. But
No,
George
if you took
sees
max
it.
damage, if you just killed me, you killed me.
No. Wait, are you dead? Because I rolled
Yeah,
12.
20 kills me.
12 to 24. 24. would-
24 points of damage?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I only have 24 points of damage, so I am
But you're
I am
not permadead.
Yes, I am permadead. No, I'm not permadead. No,
You're
You're-
unconscious.
I'm
You're
just unconscious.
Oh yeah, we
thank
can
God.
pick you up.
I
then,
was
it's
like,
fine.
we just started. I was like, oh my God.
I'm ready to go grab a
Oh,
beverage.
Y'all,
Gotta fall back, unconscious.
yeah, I can't believe I just rolled this. Okay, so I just posted a screenshot. So that's their turn.
What an experience.
You watch Cosmo just fall to the ground, Corvin, as it is your turn next.
Corvin will he'll draw his longbow and just try to shoot arrows at into the pile of bugs. He's gonna fire the first one as a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. That does hit.
That'll do 10 piercing damage, and then using my Horde Breaker feat, firing again as a 13 to hit.
That also hits.
Four.
Oh, snap! And we
5
got
piercing.
2 more donations. 5 piercing damage. Okay, perfect.
So 15
Uh,
total.
You also feel like it's not doing the damage that you want it to, but you are squishing some. So you're making progress. And Panic Switched has donated $100. This hurts my soul, so I'm going to give 4 advantages to Adam for the kids. So 4
For
advantages.
the kids! For the kids!
Quirky Little Fox. $25. Thank you, Quirky. Advantage for Becca because that beard is glorious.
Oh,
Amazing.
You guys are
And
great.
Bass Hunter did say we could roll off to see who gets that health potion, which we're probably gonna need. So everybody in the chat that we have here, the Dice Rolls chat, just do !D20. And whoever rolls the highest on the
That's
D20,
you guys, because I'm
including-
unconscious.
you can also roll for it as
No, I
you
can't.
are.
I'm unconscious. I can't get this. Somebody's gonna have to
That's
give that
fair.
shit to me.
That's fair. That's fair. And so far, oh no, and I rolled.
You rolled the highest.
the maggots pull out a health potion and all start drinking it.
Spills on the
you-
floor and they're drinking it up like soup. This is
You
fine.
take it. You ruthless DM.
I would like to use one of my 5 advantages I have right now to try and beat
You
you.
can. You absolutely can. I will allow that.
Do it, do
It's a
it.
9.
Again.
But if you add both of mine up, it's a 19.
Is that how that works?
Y'all, this is already going where I was expecting it as
I see it in the goodie bag. There's a health potion in the goodie bag.
A
I'm really
health
starting to
potion.
see why we're Team B.
A health
Stupendous
potion
experience.
falls out of the stocking and breaks on the floor where all of the maggots are, and it begins healing the maggots. And
I
they're
just didn't dig deep enough.
they get 8 hit points back. Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, an Evil Emperor Zerg, $25 from one DM to another. Here's a little help. As if I need. Thank you, Evil Emperor Zerg, for.
Okay.
I've already killed you
Fighting.
the first half hour.
Oh my god. So this is getting real interesting. So that happens, and after all of that, Corvin does his damage, and the health potion falls. Tim, it is now your turn.
Can I take a bonus action?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'll ask. Can I drag Cosmo out of the insects as a bonus action?
I will allow that. Yes.
Be
Okay.
kind.
I would
Yes.
I would kind of rush up, use my bonus action, grab him by the linen glove, and just like start dragging him across the floor, kind of back away from the bugs. A freaking tourist.
So you drag him out of the bugs, and he's out of harm's way for now. And Tim, it is your turn.
Tim looks at all these tiny little maggots like on the ground, like crawling, and he like pulls out his axe and he's like looking at it and he's like, how does this, that's not gonna be effective. So then he pulls out 2 hand axes. That's not gonna be effective. Then he pulls out a javelin. I have nothing! He pulls it and then, this is so dumb. He pulls out his big water jug and he just opens it and he's like, drown! Drown! And he just starts pouring the water all over the maggots. Drown! Because he's like
Okay.
trying to stay away and he's like holding it over and he's just like shaking the, I don't know. I'm just like, how do I hit maggots with a big axe? It's gonna do nothing. So I'm trying to drown them, I guess.
Roll. I'm gonna roll a con save to see if they drown, or some of them.
Got a good culture brewing there.
So they don't do too great. So some of them do drown. I'm gonna say roll me a D6. A D8. Roll me a D8. I'll be a
D8.
generous god.
7 water
Alright.
damage.
So some of them drown from this. It doesn't seem to work the way you had wanted it to, but you see that some are dead, so you made progress.
Yeah, and then I instinctually like jump behind Den, and I'm just like, even though there's like none on me, but I think there are, and I'm like, and I'm just like frantically trying to wipe them all off. And I'm just like, Den!
Stay behind me, boy. Jump on my back. Jump on my back.
Okay. I do jump
God,
on
I
your
wanna
back.
Carry you.
Strength check, again, to make sure or athletics if you want.
Those will be the same. Let's see what. An 11.
You feel the weight of a very big man on your back, and it's kind of impeding your normal ability to fight a little bit. You're able to keep him up, but it might be a little rough as we go to your turn next.
Okay. Oh! Your name is deceiving. Oh no. Being forced to get so much closer now to the ground and being face to face with these little critters, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame instead.
Oh yeah.
Get away!
There we go.
They will need to make a Dex saving throw of 12.
Dex save of 12. Oh, they rolled an 18.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
Did they take anything from save?
No.
No.
Nothing. If they save, no damage.
Oh lordy.
Chat, please help.
Cool.
And anything else on your turn?
Yeah, let's do a bonus action.
Stomp on him.
I know. That's an action probably. So, I'm going to, well, he's on my back. I'm gonna touch him and cast Shield of Faith to Timey 10. So you are going to get a +2 to AC.
Oh yeah.
There. Now you're safe on yourself. You don't have to use my shield. Get on your own.
Oh, okay. And I'll jump off. I'll jump off at that point. Back up a little bit.
I mean, if we want to kind of set it up, can I like launch him up? If you want to kind of do a stomping effect afterwards.
Sure.
If you want to do an aerial attack.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do
We
that
can
as
set
the
that
first, like, as the setup. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
as I win my turn, I'm gonna kind of bend down into that squat and pop him up off of my shield.
Cool.
I don't know how tall the ceilings are, but
That's a good question. They probably aren't that tall, but you could probably make a good leap.
Okay.
I'm slouching.
With that, next is the insects. So they are going to swarm to the next person they see.
Hold on,
Which...
I got a death saving throw.
Oh yeah, wait. No, you're after the insects. It's Den, insects, then Cosmo.
They got a
So-
surprise round on you.
They did, yes.
Surprise round got me the first time, and then they hit me again. And that was the regular round, right?
Yes. Yes, because it's the order is Den, insects, Cosmo, Corvin, Tim.
Okay.
So they roll a 23 to hit you.
these
These
are the
maggots.
strongest maggots.
And they hit you with 9 piercing damage. Actually, sorry, no, that's halved. 6. I rerolled that.
Okay. 6 damage. Got it.
And with that is Cosmo's turn. So Cosmo, make a death save.
Charlie, I can almost see you, Charlie.
Hey, just enough.
All right. A 10.
Charlie,
That's a
where
pass.
are you?
That's a pass. And Corvin, it is your turn.
Okay, Corvin will he'll kind of still stay back and just try to, even though the arrows aren't that effective, he's gonna keep trying. So a 22 on the first, and what
That
was the
hits.
second one? And a 22 on the second. So
Awesome.
So 19 total piercing damage.
All right, so you seem to strike many more after all of them begin to drown. And it looks like you're down to the very last few. Tim, you see that there's a few left that are beginning to move around, but there's not many left. It looks like they're down to their last leg. Anything you want to do, Corvin, on your bonus action?
Oh no, I'm good.
Good. Hey, Uselbard for King Alton, advantage. Hell yeah. So Adam gets another advantage.
Back up to 5. Oh god.
And with that, Tim, it is your turn.
So as Den tries to like boost me up, she like as like goes down, and then like I try to get boosted. Actually, I just like I'm too top heavy, and I just like flip over, and I'm a big, wide, burly individual. So I'm just gonna like use all my momentum to just squash them with my back as I just kind of fall prone like on top of them. I don't know if that's like an unarmed strike or.
Okay, go ahead and roll an unarmed strike to see how many you squash.
14.
Okay, that does hit, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, because they're down to their last 3 hit points, you squash the last remaining insects with your body as you hit the ground, and the swarm of maggots disappear, and you guys are out of combat with a fallen comrade, Cosmo.
As my back hits, I immediately go, ah! And I just start like rolling, like I'm on fire. And then like I get up, and you just see me frantically trying to get like the maggot guts and like maggots on me. And I'm like, I'm thinking that there's like some on me, but there's not anymore.
Just shake it off. Shake it off. The tourist. Someone flip him over and maybe scoop some of the drink off the ground into his mouth.
Oh, yeah, I'll get some on my finger, and I'll just get some on my finger, and I'll just like go over and stick my finger in his mouth.
Do this drop by drop, like trying to
Of the health potion. I'm just trying to like
fingertip drop.
just like put my finger in. I'm like,
It's like mixed with blood gut or bug guts and stuff.
That's protein.
I am gonna say, just roll me a medicine check to see how well you're able to administer this health potion, or sleight of hand, or something, whatever you're, trying to.
I mean, medicine checks out, and I'm gonna use advantage because I got it.
Okay.
First roll is a 5.
Oh no.
But
Stop
the
it,
second
Adam.
roll is a 4.
I like the second roll.
But you couldn't.
You are able to.
He's not sucking. It's not working. It's just...
Get your finger out of his mouth. What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying. I don't know what to do. He's not awake.
Move out of the way.
And Den will rush to his side, on the ground kneeling, will lift his head up, and then just kind of shake his head a little bit, kind of banging on the pot on there, and I'm going to use my channel Divinity to preserve life.
Okay. So for that, do you have to roll anything, or does it just
This I can restore a creature to no more than half its hit max points.
Oh wow.
That's
But
pretty
I
good.
can't use it on an undead. So we're good. Undead or construct.
So unless
neither of those.
Cosmo is undead,
Not a lot,
secretly.
but here I'm gonna just use all of it so nobody else can die. Here's 15 HP. Actually 14. I'm gonna save 1 point. No, I can. No, it's not a limited. Sorry, I was thinking of along the lines of paladin. Yeah. So here's 15 HP.
It's no more than half his health, right?
15. Oh yeah, your health is 24. You get 12. You get 12 HP then.
Charlie, Charlie, is that you?
Din will drop his head.
Is
No,
that you?
it's Din. Din, get the name right and get your head in the game. And then she'll kind of kick your bucket head.
As he grabs your beard, your mane is softer than anything I ever thought it would feel like.
No, she'll definitely make sure your head hits the ground hard.
Take one. Damn. No, I'm just
An incredible start.
At this point, as you guys are all sitting there, you hear that music in the background, or whatever it is. It becomes louder, and you feel like you're able to make out what they're saying now. And you may get a audio clip in one moment.
12 biting insects!
Oh God.
12 biting insects.
No! 12? We're only at 12? We have to go through the... Is this like... Din's light bulb goes off as she starts to think of the popular Christmas song. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No. This
That's
is
a
a
lot
lot
before
more
catering.
than we're ready for.
Okay, time out. I know I'm not necessarily the brains of the operation
Uh-huh.
because my math is really, really bad.
Yeah?
But I am about 99.35% sure that there were more than 12 maggots.
It's not...
And as you're talking, wham! You hear the cellar doors shut behind you.
Din's going to run and try to shake them open.
Oh, it's fine. It was getting drafty. It was getting drafty. Leave
You
them shut.
try, and they're not immediately able to open as you jiggle them a little bit.
She's going to rest her back against the doors. Okay, deep breaths. It's dark. It's okay. We can handle this. Oh, okay. Sure. Her eyes will automatically be drawn to our green glowy friend. Okay. I'm gonna stick near you. She's gonna rush over to your side. Okay. It's dark. We have to keep going.
And,
She'll eye the coffins for a hot second and just let her eyes linger there, not saying anything though.
And as you like run up to me, you just hear the same thing. It's dark and scary. Okay. The door didn't open. Okay, don't grab any more stockings. Because you don't want to see what's in the stocking stuffers. Nope. Corvin, I'm with you.
Yeah, just nobody touch anything. Just keep
Okay.
your hands inside of your pockets. It looks like the only way to get out is maybe to go through. So Corvin will kind of start inching his way down that hallway with his bow drawn.
It's fine. Give everyone else a good shake.
I'll be like right behind you, but I'm like crouched down, like almost like my head is like as close to you as possible as I'm like kind of holding you, like
Well,
inching.
Corvin's taking this like very seriously. When he gets to like a corner, he's like tactical, leaning out, with the bow drawn.
I'm gonna go ahead and while I'm leaning up, Charlie, I almost thought we were reunited. This experience, it's the reason why they have the waiver at the bottom. Like a good haunted house, they're gonna put some hands on you, but that's okay. That's okay. As he gives himself a little rainbow light energy around him. And I'm gonna use one of my bonus action healing light dies.
Hey.
I just realized that Charlie is your patron, and it's everything I ever wanted.
I was
It makes
wondering who the patron was.
Charlie, they did not get my kidney.
Adam
No
had
way
a
near any
celestial
closer
warlock once.
to demolishing Candy Mountain, but I promise.
This all makes sense.
In your name.
What do you see, Corvin?
3
what do I
points
see?
back. God, I'm gonna get one.
Can I
Three
roll a-
What do your halfling eyes see?
I don't know. It's pretty dark. Can I roll a
I'll
perception or
stand
something?
behind you. I'll give you some light.
As you walk down the hallway, you see 2 more crypts in that room with stockings on them.
I
No.
wonder if those are the actual bags.
No.
There's a
No.
couple more crypts. I think we don't want to mess with those. Let's, if we don't mess with them, maybe they won't mess with us.
Could you maybe just test it and put a pole in, maybe the end of your hammer?
Listen, bud, if you want to go touch those stockings, you go right ahead, but I'm not going to save you.
How long was I out? For God's sakes, have they not brought the nog yet? If this is the pace that we're at, we're never going to get to catering.
Well, if you stop at every single coffin, it will take us longer. So, how about you get your little feet and you can get in the front of the line? Yes.
Are you sure that's not a chafing dish?
It's the best experience you can get for your money. Get in the front of the line.
No, and he's gonna pause. He's gonna look over at those coffins real hard, and I'm gonna make an investigation check to see if it's not like a holiday-themed chafing dish.
Go right ahead. Oh my god.
See these things. Really, could we just take a small peek? There could be orange duck below there.
I'm going to follow and say that we won't be saving you this time if you do, but your choice is your actions, yes.
He turns around and pulls out a copper for you. What if you peel back the lid?
That is not nearly enough.
He's bribing you with a copper.
He peels off a second copper.
She'll
What?
laugh at him and turn away.
Dude. He rubs his tummy. Well, maybe there is more this way. And then I turn and I run towards the coffin and I open it up.
Oh.
You open it up and nothing happens. And it's empty.
They've already eaten the catering. I would like to request a refund immediately. Who do I speak to?
And sure enough, Corvin, as you're making your way, you hear your gnome friend yelling down the hall. As you lead the way down the other end of the hallway, you sure enough see a new room with a nice table and
Ugh.
lights strung about
Ugh.
and eggnog on the table.
Charlie is an awesome God, he reigns.
And-
Forgive me.
Sure enough, you hear in the distance that Christmassy chant again, coming from a distance.
11 cups of eggnog.
11!
Yeah,
11 nogs!
I don't know about you, but I don't like any of this. This is giving me really weird vibes.
It's not good. It's not good at all. We probably should be wary of the eggnog if that's what it's saying. Don't think that's
Aye.
the voice of help.
Sprint to the nog.
You know what? Just
And I grab
Children,
one of the
everyone else,
let him
nogs
do it, and then we could take all the money off of his pockets after he's dead.
and I give it to Tim. I
Why-
ordered
why-
these outside.
Oh, God. You did.
You did. You did order them outside for the little children.
Those little buggers act quick. And I hand you one, Tim.
Oh, thanks.
If Tim goes to drink that, I will try to shoot it out of his hand with an arrow.
I absolutely try. Wait, I see if there's like,
Go.
I see
Hey,
if there's any
same
like
time.
cinnamon that I can like sprinkle on.
Toasting.
Like,
Oh, even fresh ground.
There's
Get some,
cinnamon
like,
and nutmeg that you and like a little
Oh, this-
thing that you can.
This
yeah,
is like the
nutmeg
best thing
on
I've
it.
seen since I've been here.
and he just grabs some cinnamon and like sprinkles it on and just cheers you.
One of the
Din-Din's
maggots
going
fall
to
out of my
pull up the
hair.
seat and sit at the table just to watch this shit show.
So
Corvin, save me from myself.
Corvin, roll me a I guess just roll me a acrobat or like something with dexterity. Even just a dexterity check or acrobatics or something to see
The dex,
if
okay.
yeah, just to see if you're able to get this out quick enough.
Yeah, sure. Oh no. It's a 5.
Welcome to
Well-
the club.
Well, you shoot an arrow and ting, it hits the table. Tim, you kind of notice this, but you are already like ready to gulp. And the two of you,
Cheers.
Cosmo and Tim, cheers. And are you sure you want to down the eggnog?
I mean, I'm not downing it, but I will absolutely have a taste.
Oh, I'm a healthy gulp. I'm back in the land of the living. Gotta cleanse this palate.
I was hoping Corvin would save me from myself, but
As you
I tried.
do, the eggnog doesn't. You can't actually drink it because as you do, something emerges from it and attacks you. A ooze type looking. It's like a mucusy ooze. It goes from this bright white eggnog color and it quickly and slowly fades to this yellow earwaxy looking ooze. And it begins to emerge, and the two of you, it doesn't allow you to drink it. It'll move and go to attack you both.
Tracy, I love you, but you're ruining eggnog for me. Please stop.
Cosmo, it's past expiration. It's past expiration.
It's well past.
Christmas is
With
ruined.
Some sort of discharge.
11 and 5. So it rolls. They roll to attack. An 11 on you, Cosmo, and a 5 on you, Tim.
Does not hit. My Charlie Rainbow mage armor protects me this time.
And same for you, Tim. It's startled, and the ooze like kind of squiggles away and is startled. And you guys are all in initiative again. So let's re-roll that initiative, shall we? Hey, Stormbeard!
Nat
Thank you,
20
Hey!
to hit the eggnog.
Stormbeard, Chris, you get to get a disadvantage for somebody, whether it be one of the players or me, the DM. So your choice, whoever you feel you want to give a disadvantage to.
Thanks, Quick.
Oh,
You're the
boy.
best.
Please choose carefully.
The DM.
And let's see. So okay, yeah, nat 20 from Tim. And then we have. Oh, let me roll for the. Okay, it's
Roll.
3. So then we have Cosmo and Den and Corvin and then the ooze.
Don't give
All
me
right.
disadvantage. Why would you give me? I need all the help I can get.
And with that, it is your turn, Tim. Your next roll will have disadvantage.
Of course it will. As I just like, as it like lurches out, I just like toss the cup and then I just grab like my great axe and I'm like, ah! And I just like swing frantically just down at it, probably trying to cut the entire table in half. As I roll with disadvantage. Oh, that's with advantage. 17. All right.
All right,
Does that hit?
that does hit.
11 slashing damage with my great axe.
You
Kill it.
Please.
you don't kill it, but I'm just checking something.
Cut my slime into pieces.
I was just saying that. I'm like, I think this particular ooze does. George, if you're their voice of God, remind me. Does this particular ooze? I'm just looking at a stat block right now. I don't think it breaks, but it does do something else that's very scary.
You're referring to ochre jelly, correct?
Oh shit! Yeah. Yes.
When jelly that is medium or larger is subjugated to lightning or slashing damage, it splits into 2 new jellies if it has at
Okay,
least
it
10
is.
hit points. It does.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
So this.
my axe is
Slashing. Yeah. Okay.
It's also immune to
So-
slashing damage,
Yes.
so
Is
it
it
does
just
no
really
damage.
dull now?
I hit it
Sudden?
with the flat end down. Pancake press.
I go.
I was worried this would happen.
Yeah.
You should have said something.
You know, guys, we
God,
came real close
Charlie.
to hitting our extended goal. It's been a good night.
All right, and with that, Cosmo, it is your turn.
There's more.
My word. So we have 2 jellies in front of us now.
Yes.
All right. Oh, this is certainly not the eggnog that I paid for. But what an unexpected surprise! As I look over at Tim, this is fantastic.
No.
No. If you go unconscious, the guides just pick you back up. Don't worry about it. He did just fine with me.
I look at Den. What?
She shakes her head furiously, like her whole beard moves with it.
I'm going to begin conjuring up. But don't worry, I spoke to Charlie when I was out. And I'm going to aim at the one in front of me, and I'm going to conjure my rainbow guiding bolt towards it. The power of Charlie! And I'm going to shoot guiding bolt out at it.
Okay.
Come on, man!
All right, that does hit. Woohoo! All right. You do some real good damage on this. The jelly, as it gets hit by this divine light, it recoils, and it starts to flubber and move a little bit as it gets hit in its recoil. And with that, it is Den's turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action.
Oh yes, sorry. I keep forgetting
To
it's bonus
give
action.
myself another healing die.
Okay.
Restore my health, Charlie. Yeah, let's go. 6.
Nice.
Hot damn.
So it hasn't been past 10 minutes, right?
Correct. It hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
Okay, so my Shield of Faith can still be active for Tiny Tim.
Good.
Just making sure. So I'm still
Yep.
concentrating on that, and I see
Cool.
this jelly come out and just, and with just a big roll of her eyes, she'll bring out that warhammer yet again and just try to squish it. Squish it! It's a 9. Wait, didn't I get an advantage?
You did.
Okay.
Mhm.
I would like to use said thing then. 'Cause I don't think, does a 9 hit? I'm assuming it does.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The AC is very low for this jelly.
Oh.
And that does hit. It's an
Oh,
8.
okay, never
AC
mind.
8.
Yeah.
That
So
for
you
a
do
good
not have
time
to use
then.
your advantage.
We're
so
gonna
go
need
ahead
that
and roll.
advantage.
Even Adam can hit it.
Don't. Oh, it's,
Only 4 because I was doing it two-handed.
And that is bludgeoning, right?
I'm not slicing it. I saw what happened.
Yes.
I learned I'm not gonna make flubber babies all over this place. So bringing
Flubber
that
babies.
warhammer down, she's just squishing it like a bug, hoping the guts go everywhere.
And you are attacking the one that Cosmo struck at.
Yes.
So as you do, you strike down into it, and the ooze begins to dissipate and explode and disappear as that one ooze is defeated.
Yeah.
Bits of eggnog rain from its dead corpse.
Yeah, just you taste it, and a little bit splatters on all of you, and Cosmo, you get a little you're like, oh, that is eggnog. That is eggnog. It tastes pretty good.
What?
And and with that, it's Corbin's turn.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice what I'm gonna do on my turn.
can I look around? Are there any like torches in this room? Any light sources that are fire based?
You see a string lights that are lit by magical means, obviously. Magical string lights that have little, like, fire pixies in them. Or little fire elementals.
Can I grab those and then break them open on the ooze?
Yes, that's some good improv right there. I like that. Yes, you can grab the string lights and you throw them at the ooze. Go ahead and roll a attack. Roll me just your basic attack roll. Your D20 plus Dex, I would say.
Okay,
Since this is kind of
D20
dex-based.
plus dex. Let's roll a D20 net.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, and roll 2d6.
4.
So you break these string lights on the ooze, and these little fire elementals, these little baby fire elementals start falling out, and it does go and seep onto the ooze, and it takes 4 fire damage from this. Yeah.
Nice.
Arthur's adorable.
Second. Where's my? That's it.
Okay. And with that, it is the ooze's turn. So it is close to Tim still, so it's going to try to attack.
Bring it, Tim. It's still good eggnog.
It rolls a 6 to hit. So that misses. And it only gets 1 attack, so that is its turn. So next is Tim.
Well, as I have stated previously, Tim is not a smart individual, so I will take my great axe and I will swing at it again. As this thing's in front of me, and he's just more scared, so he just kind of backs up, and again, just like, ah! Just like throws down at this thing again. 15 hit.
That does hit.
9 slashing damage. As I go, ah, no! I just slam down on this table again with the ooze, like blurbling around me.
So
And
yeah.
And I pull my axe back, and as I
This
do,
is
there's a
where we
little bit of
die.
eggnog on it, and I look at Cosmo, and I just like take a little finger. It is eggnog.
It's like eggnog.
I'm glad you made more then.
If it has at least 10 hit points each, equal to half.
But it doesn't, because I masterminded it and only had 9 HP.
So yeah, I'm just reading this. So that means it dies. If it had
have
less
no
than 10
idea.
hit points. So
It is still immune to slashing damage.
No!
Sorry.
It's immune to slashing. Shut up, God!
Oh, shit, you are. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for helping, because stat blocks are hard. So okay, so it does split
Harley.
then.
Benevolent deity.
And that do you do anything else on your turn, Tim?
I cry.
Okay, that's a free action. And with that, Cosmo, you're next.
I'm glad you've made more. You've made more. We'll paint the walls with Nog. And I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast. And it carves up just like a rainbow. I'm shooting my Eldritch Blast. Yeah, whichever one's in front of me.
Okay.
Yahtzee.
I'll see. All right,
Yeah.
and that does hit. It hits the one that Tim originally attacked.
All right, force damage coming in.
9.
It flies back and splatters against the wall, and more eggnog comes flying out from this ooze, and one remains.
And I produce from my other hand. Remember, for every set of cobbler pots you buy, everyone gets a free knife sharpener, and I cast Magic Stone with my bonus action. Ya yeet.
Nice.
No!
Nat 1.
Wow. We are all impressed.
You
Stocks
do your very
plummet.
best.
What happens to my knife sharpener when I eat it? Where's
So this is it. Tim, roll me a d4.
What?
Roll me a d4.
How does this end in my detriment?
All nat ones are your
2.
fault. Let's
You
just be
take
honest.
two damage as this clunk, it hits right in your face.
Sorry, big man. Sorry.
Ow!
I got nulg fever.
That hurt. Must be good quality.
Only the best from Cobbler Pot.
And
Into my
with
turn.
that, it is Den's turn.
Damn. Magic stone, man. Thought I had that one. Thought I had a pocket ace.
Do I know if these are edible? Is it like jelly eggnog? And I can see they're licking, and it is eggnog.
It looks. What's your intelligence score?
Good question.
Is
My
that jelly
saving throw is a
small enough to
+0.
swallow yet? I'm gonna swallow that guy.
The 10.
It could be edible, yes.
It could
Yes.
In your belly, Din Din.
Oh gosh.
You can
I'm just
find
gonna
out.
slide across this table and try to slurp it up. Not try to grab it. I'm just going straight to trying to eat it.
Roll me just an unarmed strike to see how this goes. If you start chewing on it, if it.
Huh.
Like imagine a straw slurping. I'm
Slurp
just-
damage.
25.
Oh, nat 20! Nat 20! Yeah!
You
I look at it and think,
hands on it.
it's food, it's jelly. These two keep duplicating it. It has to be the best. I just slide across that table like a slip and slide, and I try to slurp up this freaking
And you do.
eggnog worm jelly.
And
You
you
slurp
do.
it right up, and
Why is it
It's fine.
spicy?
Did it taste okay?
it tasted like eggnog. And
Yes! Yes!
So Din will stand up on the table from that, kind of feel her stomach, making sure it doesn't rumble or talk back to her in any way because you listen to your stomach. Ooh. Well, that went better than I thought. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. She'll look at the others. You should have eaten it from the start. That would have saved us a lot of time. And that will be her turn.
And I think you guys are now out of combat. As Den consumed the last moving eggnog, there still does remain several cups of eggnog sitting there on the table, but you guys are out of combat.
If you drink those, just drink them all the way from the beginning and don't sit your cup down until it's gone.
Right. I see. I cannot wait to see what the main course is. If this is the appetizer,
We can't do all of it now. Yeah, we can't do it all right now. We're gonna get full.
Yeah, when I
The
come back,
person that touches an eggnog, I will put an arrow through your hand.
of course.
Oh,
Just-
I almost forgot. Here's your shirt, your knife sharpener back.
Oh, no. You keep hold of that. It'll keep all your knives sharp, I promise.
Oh,
I take out a hand axe and I just start just like trying to sharpen my hand axe.
Oh yeah, maybe it's magical. It's
Ooh.
good. It's a sharp axe. See?
Noted.
I want to
wait for you
look
to get to the big
across this
cell.
room. Is there anything else besides? Because I'm seeing in Foundry the beds.
There's bedding with little Santa hats on it, green and red. There were once string lights, now they're kind of broken on the table. But other than that, this room looks rather empty.
Are the elementals still there, floating around on the table?
They are like little scattered, like kind of now floating. They're free from their captivity and are just kind of floating around.
Oh, you know what? I think I deserve this. Din Din's going to walk over to that first bed and put on that red Santa hat.
You put on the Santa hat, and it fits very nicely.
Perfect. It's like it was made for me.
Do we all get one?
Well, if you want, it looks like there's 2 more, so somebody will be out.
I think there's 4 because I thought I saw one further on the other bed. I think there's 4. We could all wear a Santa hat. Well, can you wear one over your cobbler pot?
Well, of course.
All right, I call a green one. I go and grab a green one and I put it on.
Okay. You all put on the hats?
It makes me less scared if I
Mhm.
think it's festive.
Yeah, you look very great. Though if you wanted, the red might have gone with the green a little better.
I want a red
Glowing
one.
Green.
I want a red one.
My hat is sitting sideways, like over the end of the actual handle. It's not actually on my head. Nothing touches my dome except for a cobbler pot.
Roll me a
All right,
Constitution save. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. They're normal Santa hats. They're normal Santa hats, and you guys all look a little more festive. So
Does
good
Corvin
work.
put one on?
Yeah, he grabs one. Hey, well, the green does match my eyes as he trades you a red one for a green one since you wanted a red one.
Yes. And I put it on.
Perfect. Now we look like a team and we're ready to take on the next adventure. Are we ready to go to the next room?
Excuse me, I need to relieve myself. I'm gonna look for a dark corner. I got a small bladder.
Well, there were the crypts that were back there that were a bit more.
Nah, he still thinks that's a chafing dish, so he's not gonna piss in the chafing dish. But
True.
he will. If he has to go like right up the steps over here to get out of Tim's light, he's
Yeah.
gotta. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back there and.
So Cosmo makes his way back and relieves himself. What did the rest of you do?
Go with
Fuck, I'm
him.
rolling nat 20.
Good job.
I feel much better. Much better.
Corvin he won't go all the way out of the room necessarily, but he'll start like kind of peeking down the hallways to see if he can see anything. Now we've
go
been
ahead.
attacked twice. He's a little. Just give me a minute. Listen. This place obviously is dangerous. You want to go first?
She'll readjust that hat on her head. All right, move aside. Can't go back anyway. And she'll push forward, but as soon as her foot steps into that darkness, she'll turn around and kind of stare at Tiny Tim. Well, you have to get up here too.
But behind you. Right?
To the side. Adjacent, perhaps.
Behind you.
So I can see and not step in
Yes,
darkness.
because if I'm in front of you, I will blind you. But if I'm behind you, I will not blind you. I will guide you with my lights.
Corvin's got a hand on Tim's back, and even though he's already so much smaller than him, he's still like using him as a shield, like purposely staying
Can
right
you even
behind.
reach his back, or are you just holding his butt?
Maybe his butt, whatever.
It's pretty firm, so it's hard to
Lift
tell.
that cheek.
It is covered in metal.
Yeah.
That is a absolutely firm tush.
Make an investigation check. Yeah.
I will.
This
Roll
man
for
works
daddy.
out.
As you all proceed and head down to this next room, you enter into a room with a nice fireplace decorated with bells and holly. On top of the hearth is several ornate stuffed stockings and a nice Christmas wreath above the fireplace. And there are 5 side rooms, and a quick glance over, you see that there's beds in those as well, with little foot lockers at the end with stockings as well. And as you enter into this room, you hear once again that distant song.
Can we tell which direction it's coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from the south.
10 stocking stuffers.
There they are!
Go ahead, play the game, grab your
No.
stocking.
Oh,
I-
She'll pull out her warhammer and shield at the ready.
Hold on. Are you telling me, Din Din, that each one of these items is bad for us to take?
No, nothing so far has been bad. I'm pretty sure all the stockings are for you.
Okay, I go over and reach and grab one.
Okay. Roll me a D10 to see which one you pick.
Oh, there's different ones. Oh, great.
Where's the little dice pop out?
It should be on the side, or you can also just in the dice rolls chat, !D10.
Hey, 75.
Hey! Thank you, Bewilso. Cosmo, the premium experience.
Premium! No less. I get
Thank
a
you.
3.
A 3. Okay. So with that 3, you find... You pull one of the stockings off, and inside you find a +1 dagger. With on the hilt, there's a little, there's actually a little like tag, like a gift tag on it that says, "To our favorite cult leader, Gustav Durst."
Colts, that checks out. Not as impressive as Charlie's,
What?
but
Are there actually presents in there?
yeah, I got a +1 dagger.
Oh, maybe these are the right. I want one.
All right, everybody grab one. Tiny Tim,
Okay.
you can hand them out.
Everybody
Oh.
roll D10s if you're grabbing a stocking.
Corvin
Well,
will wait
I
till
guess
everyone
maybe
else grabs one.
Now a D9, since one
Oh.
was grabbed. So if you want to just go in the chat, and I think if you just do D9, it should.
Exclamation point D9. I also
Yeah.
rolled 3. So I don't know if it's like the next one down.
So yeah, I'm just removing it from the chart, and then that'll just kind of.
Technically, that would be 4 is what you
Yep.
got.
Yep.
So I'll do a D8.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
6.
And by the way, Bewilso, you gave us $75, which I do believe rewards us something. I think that's for a roll for the wild magic table, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes!
It is indeed.
Oh,
A
boy.
roll from the wild
Yes!
magic. So after we open these stocking and see everybody's gifts, we will then roll from the wild magic table. So
You brought some hallucinogens as well, Tim, to heighten the experience.
Tiny
I
Tim,
didn't-
you
God.
go reach into your stocking and you find a black wooden die. And as you look at it, there's all ones on all of the faces of the die.
Are you fucking me? I'm sorry, but like, are you actually? Did you purposely write that for me specifically?
On the table that we were looking at, that was one of the options
I
on the
think the
table.
words you're looking for is Adam's die, and that's what it is.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
How? This is rigged.
Den, as you reach in and grab your stocking, you pull out a living doll. And
No, this is not
it's-
fair.
Is this
revenge! Revenge!
Oh God, that's crazy! Oh God!
This is totally payback.
I get my revenge!
Way creepier.
And it also has a Santa hat on it as well, so it matches all of you. And as it
Oh my god, that thing is terrifying.
Dolly! Dolly
grab
Parton!
and it makes a sudden hey, and it's a sudden noise, which
Ah.
Dinden, that frightens you a lot. That's
Yes.
one of your fears, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Dolls.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, that was one of your fears.
Dolls are definitely one of my fears. It's an
You also-
18.
Sudden noises are also one of her fears. As this doll just hey, and it has like a raspy voice, like how's it going? and you are startled. You're about to drop the doll, but you keep your composure, and it scares the shit out of you.
Oh, you can talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Oh,
How's it going?
Din is just frozen in
Yeah, I can
horror, her
talk.
mouth open wide.
Hey, you want to roll some dice?
Smokes a cigarette. Yeah, you open the stocking?
Hey there, little man. Are you having a Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas. What the hell do you want?
You look a
Yo.
little frazzled.
Yeah, I've been sitting in the stocking since last Christmas. Nobody picked me last year, all right?
Oh,
Oh, I
You-
can't imagine why.
you look like you're in better shape than the bereft children outside, though.
All right, well, if you want me to do any tricks or anything, I can't do nothing, so I'm just here to talk to you. I don't got any tricks. I don't do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna while I'm hearing that doll and I'm like kind of scared of it, I'm gonna let go and then I'm just gonna roll my d20 and see what I get when I roll it.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, my little die with
Oh,
all the
you're-
ones on it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
You D20 indeed.
I'll do it. I'll do it here. Okay. Oh, it's a 1. It's a
You roll it on
1.
the floor, and it's a 1.
It's a 1
Corbin.
good. Is that a good thing? I've never played die before.
Yeah, I think that means you're number 1, pal. He's gonna.
Oh.
Orphan's gonna move past you, seeing that nothing bad has happened. Really, he's
So
gonna
far.
take a stocking to a
Hey.
6.
You pull out a potion. And as you look at the potion, it's got a very like glistening it's got a very shimmery outside to it. And as you look at it, you see your own reflection. And it kind of also startles you for a second. Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
16.
You also are like, you see your reflection staring back at you, and it reminds you of your deep-seated fear, and you're ready to drop it on the ground, but you don't. And you have now a potion of advantage.
Oh. As I'm looking at him, looking at my own reflection, just kind of like cleaning my teeth with a dagger, like, and just get a little kind of weirded out looking into it as I like, it's this nice blue. It reminds me of like the open sea, and I'm like, ooh, and put it in my pocket.
So, little man, you wouldn't happen to know
Yeah.
where the main course is between these hallways that catering is presented?
Look, buddy, I already told you, I don't know anything. All right, I've been sitting in the stocking since last December 25th. If you want anything, I don't got nothing.
I just have to carry around this doll now.
Yeah,
don't
you gotta
have
carry
to.
me around.
No, he's-
Din's holding it and she's shaking. Like the doll rattles because she can't hold her hand straight.
If you put me back in that stocking, I swear, lady, I ain't dealing with this anymore, all right?
It's okay. We're best friends now.
Do you have a name, little man?
Tommy. My name's Tommy.
Oh, Tommy, I knew it, Tommy. He was a little taller than you.
Tommy, what would you like for Christmas?
oh my god.
I would like some freedom from that goddamn stocking, all right?
Freedom.
And I got what I wanted. I want out of this shitty place.
I can... Din, I can grant Tommy freedom if you would like.
Oh God.
What does that
I'm
mean?
scared. I don't like the look in that guy's eyes, all right? I don't trust it.
No, Charlie has taught me to give freedom and spread throughout all the land. It could set you at ease. It could set you at ease, Tommy.
Listen, between you and me, everything that guy touches turns to shit. So don't. If I were you, I wouldn't take whatever he's selling.
Din. Please, set Tommy in my hands.
I'm not going to cross this doll. Are you kidding me? It doesn't do any harm.
Yeah,
except
She
make my
picked me, all right? So I belong, for all intents and purposes, I belong to her. Sorry.
Then you're one of the non-believers, Tommy.
I don't look,
Tommy.
lady. I don't trust this guy. Can you
Shun
please?
the non-believers, Charlie. And I
Absolutely.
cast Hex on Tommy.
Oh my god, on the doll. It's okay, guys. He's a warlock with many spell slots. It's fine.
It's fine.
Tommy,
What?
you'll find Charlie Mountain. Not Candy Mountain. You'll find Charlie's Mountain soon. Whether you like it or not.
Go ahead and roll your hex.
Twist, we've been trapped with the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah. Here's our villain.
All right, so my Hex, I think I just put it on him. I haven't done any damage to him yet. I've just
Okay.
hexed him.
I have to. So does anything happen to Tommy?
Tommy, if I do damage, I can do extra necrotic damage to
Okay.
Tommy.
Okay,
I
so you
choose
just
one
place a curse
ability
on
when
him.
I cast the spell he has disadvantage on. And
Okay.
I'm gonna give disadvantage on wisdom checks to Tommy.
Does necrotic damage actually work for dolls?
He's
Probably
probably in
this
pretty
doll.
rough shape.
Probably this doll. Now we got the wild magic table.
Yes.
Oh, there go my spells.
I'm just going to pin.
Good use of Hex.
I've got several leather straps going across the front of my chest, just terrified and not wanting to upset the doll, but I cannot look at it any longer. I'm going to tuck it in one of the straps in my front, so it's going to be like a baby
Killing.
carrier, the ones that hang out in the front.
Hey, this is nice. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
Whatever
That's-
you want, Tommy. Anything to make you happy.
That's right, Tommy. Look away. Look very away.
I like lean over to Corvin. I don't. He's starting to creep me out more than the doll, and the doll scares me a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he.
I'm
how
going
he got
back
on
to
our
my.
team, but
I'm going back to my original plan. I'm sticking with you, Corvin.
yeah, maybe you stand between me and him, because you know, you're a little bit bigger than I am.
I was actually hoping you'd stand between me and him.
Yeah, but like,
I-
you know, he's gonna be able to shoot right over my head. You know what I mean?
I lean
Doesn't-
into
we
Corbin,
both can't be a shield.
like on the other side, but not hearing any of your conversation whatsoever. You think that's a normal talking doll and not the government? Call me crazy. I'm not letting them get one on me.
And Corbin's gonna look at Tim. Listen, if it comes down to like, if we get in the shit and it comes down to like us surviving or helping that guy, I think we throw him under the bus.
I don't know what a bus is, but okay.
We'll throw him to the wolves.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey, look, as long as the wolves eat him and not me.
That's what
But
I mean.
I wouldn't do that with you.
If someone has to get eaten by wolves, that should be this guy.
Well, look, okay, let's make a pact.
He's
All
already
right,
got his own pot. They can stew him up.
let's make a pact, okay? I help you get to the A team, and you take that and help me only take day jobs from here on out.
Well, I mean, do you really need help taking day jobs? Like, you
Yes,
could just
because
say no.
they assigned me to this.
Yeah, but like you're like an adult. You could say no and like just not show up, right? You could get a different job.
I could.
I mean, I think you could. I don't know.
Have
what are your
you met
skills?
our boss, Scrooge? He is. You can't reason with him.
What are your
there's nothing you can
qualifications,
do
though?
with
gotta think of
Scrooge.
Something you could do.
Maybe.
Maybe you get a job on the line. You know, maybe a road worker or something.
Supposedly, I just. Okay,
I mean,
look,
you're a big guy. You could probably dig ditches.
I've done that before.
Excuse me, if this is a union meeting, I'll be seeing my way out.
And as you all are continuing to stand here and talk, you feel a rumble. And suddenly, a wild magic surge comes into the room. and it's going to pick its victim. So all of you roll a d20 to see who gets to roll from the wild magic table. And whoever rolls the highest will get to roll from the table.
It's not
The
me.
lowest. We'll do the
Oh,
highest.
wow.
We'll do
Look
the
at that.
highest.
15, 16, 17.
Oh, come on.
Mine didn't come through.
If you just do exclamation
Yeah,
point
I tried to roll
D20.
it through the other thing. Instead.
Yeah,
Easy fix.
it's
a 4.
okay.
I
It's
knew I wasn't
mud.
going to be picked. It's okay.
See, this is what happens when
Corbin.
you roll well all the time, Mud. Finally, something.
Roll me a d100, Corbin.
Ooh. No, it's going to be like you get permanent
78.
36 HP.
78. Oh my. Okay.
Oh, 134.
So. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
That's good. That's good. I'd like to hear that. 14.
You are polymorphed into a sheep.
Into a sheep?
Baba, come on, buddy.
You were polymorphed into a sheep.
It's a Boston sheep, though.
We got a New Yorker and we got a Boston. All right, got a little bit of everything.
Corvin! Corvin!
Fuck a sheep in the yard.
Corvin, can you hear me?
And-
wait, I have just the thing for this. As I cast speak with animals at will, and I just go, bah, 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 bah.
What the hell is going on? This is a bad situation.
Yeah, you're a sheep. Okay, you're looking sheepishly weird right now.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
real
Well, I
bad.
feel a little sheepish.
Yeah. You've got 4 legs and wool.
Well, yeah. Well, what the hell are you gonna do about it?
I could cheer you.
Maybe grab another one of those stockings. Maybe there's something in there that could help.
Oh, okay, yeah, 1 second. Oh my God, I'm gonna go and grab another stocking. What? And as I'm bahing to him, I'm like, I'm gonna help him. 1 second, and then I'm just gonna go.
He's already got it with
He's
the
got a
stocking
hat.
on.
He's got a little hat.
Oh, that's adorable.
Perfect. I don't know how you did that so fast.
I know, right? Thank you,
That's you,
George. He's
George.
behind the scenes, working on our map as we do this.
I'm just gonna try and grab another stocking and see if there's anything to
Okay.
help.
You roll me, so we're down to 1, 2,
Wait.
3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 6.
Exclamation point D6. It's a 6.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't know if that's good or bad.
You pull out a wand of scowls. Which I forget.
This is actually something I could find.
I believe it is an it is an item. Yes, it is an actual magical item.
Oh no. Do I have to have specific content?
The target must succeed
Oh,
a
I see
DC
it.
charisma saving throw before it's to scowl for 1 minute. It's a useless magic item. Good work.
Oh.
I mean, it could be useful.
I think this will help. So I cast
You know
on
what it is.
Corbin.
Just give it a try.
I just cast it
Roll
on
a-
Corbin.
DC 10 charisma saving throw, or willingly fail, and you can also just
Can
have
I
the
make a
scowl.
charisma save as a sheep?
Yes.
What kind of charisma do I have?
You may have to look up the stat block for a sheep.
It's a 7 on mine. So
Yes, you're
Okay,
scowling.
you're a scowling sheep.
Yeah, so it's like Grumpy Cat, but a sheep now.
Yep.
Now,
So
just to
charming.
let you know, the
I'm in a
charisma
bad
save on a
mood.
sheep is -3.
-3.
Jeez.
Okay, great.
It's a 4. Are you? Oh no! Did this make you constipated? You look kind of stuffed.
Oh, listen. I'm in a bad mood. Don't talk to me.
What is he saying?
You made this worse.
Surely there's something we can do about this. He's a sheep. That's Corvin.
Oh, he's a sheep. I thought he was our dinner. I thought we were making lamb chops.
Oh my gosh.
No, this
thought
was the
he-
part about premium transportation. I go to get on the back
Oh,
of Corbin.
I mean, it's the right size, so.
I will try to buck him off. Not having that.
What do we need to roll, DM?
roll a contested. Just roll me a athletics to try to buck him off, and also a athletics or acrobatics to get on the back of the.
All right, I'm gonna roll acrobatics.
You gotta be a 10.
Oh yeah.
15. You're able to successfully, with the protest of the sheep, kind of moving around a bit. You're able to mount. And
Gotta
you
get this
are.
guy off me.
Cosmo, I don't think he likes it. I don't think he likes
Get
it.
this guy off
No,
me.
it's part of the contract. It's part
Wait,
of the contract.
I'll try it again. And I'm casting the one a second time on Cosmo to see if anything different happens. Charisma 10 saving throw, Cosmo.
Oh, dude, I'm here for that. +6, baby.
17. He fails the scowl.
It's not working.
Now I'm having the time of my life. Yes, let us use your nose. Send us to the next room, to catering. Yeah.
You do smell a nice feast coming from the next room.
I will reluctantly walk the way I smell the feast. Let's just get this freaking over with.
We're a team now.
Yeah, I agree. Tommy says. And as you guys move forward, and we head into our next room, which is in fact a banquet, we are going to take a quick break before we head on to the next part of the section. As this has been amazingly chaotic thus far, and I absolutely love it.
We're gonna do some wild magic table rolls.
Did they
guys.
just leave the
Change
rest of
that,
the
please.
items in the stockings?
They did leave the rest of the items
That's
in the
fine.
stockings.
That's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
They
do
did.
you want us to go grab all of them?
No, I was just asking. I was
Well,
just
I
curious.
was actually, you just kind of rolled, but I was actually going to just whenever everyone leaves, I just quickly just grab the last 4, and I'm just as I'm going, I'm just pulling them, but I'm also scared, so I'm catching up. So I will pull all of them if
Okay.
you allow it. I just didn't know if you would.
I will allow that. So let's take our break, and then when we return, we will return to Tiny Tim going through all of the rest of the stockings as the rest proceed to the next room.
As I'm trying to find something for Corbin.
No regrets.
Good night. All right, we're off.
Hi everyone,
everybody
Miss
can grab
Magitech
your-
here, and I want to talk a little bit about the charity we are raising money for, Games for Love. So Games for Love is a 501c3 charity dedicated to easing suffering and creating sustaining life for children in hospitals. A quick example of what Games for Love does is they visit various hospitals and get to know the facilities. They talk to the faculty there and they hang out with the children. And they really learn what the hospitals need help with. And then Games for Love will come up with actionable plans on ways they can help. Right now, they have 6 different programs and have worked with hundreds of hospitals to provide children with things such as gaming consoles and new games, of course, coding bots, scholarships, healthcare assistance, and many other programs. To me, supporting an organization like this is huge. When I was a kid, video games were a really big impact on my life, and I noticed that recently because my mom actually sent me all of my old journals that I wrote in as a kid, and I was going through them recently and reading all of my old journal entries, and a lot of the things that I wrote about as a kid was going to my cousin's house and playing video games. When we played Zelda, Star Fox, all of these games, I wrote about them in my journal, and it made me reflect and realize that gaming really helped me a lot as a kid. So being able to support a group who can provide a way to help children and provide gaming to children who are going through things that they absolutely should not be going through as a kid, it really means a lot to me. So if you're able to help us during the stream, it would really mean the world. My friends have very generously agreed to support me in this endeavor, and we are playing Dungeons & Dragons for 12 hours to raise money for Games for Love. So check out the awesome donation incentives that we have and how you can influence our games. If you want to learn more about Games for Love, you can visit them at gamesforlove.org.
Games for Love is a 501c3 dedicated to easing suffering, saving lives, and creating a sustainable future for children. One of our most important programs is GFLX, also known as the Games for Love Experience. Traditionally, what we would do is we would go into hospitals, spend time with that hospital during an event where we play games with kids. While we're playing games with kids, we're talking with hospital staff. We usually bring in a catered meal to be able to have a chance for us to talk and just to get to know them better in their facility and some of the pain points that they're experiencing. Through that process, we come back, create a plan of action that we deliver to those hospitals long term to be able to help them pretty much indefinitely. How we've had to change because of COVID-19 is that we're no longer able to go into these hospitals. We're no longer able to play games with kids, at least not right now. And so what we have developed is a plan of action and a part of our program that's now called GFLX Drops.
Games aren't just a distraction, and they can be a wonderful distraction, but the way that they're used now, it's both a creative outlet and a way of communicating with their peers that a lot of people either take for granted or don't understand.
I think things like the newer gaming systems and the coding robot and to be able to play with the iPad Pro in a new way, that those are things that sometimes we see kids get up out of bed and come down for the first time.
With your support, we can make a big difference in the lives of children. Thank you for going on this journey with us. On behalf of Games for Love and the children at these hospitals, for the kids.
Welcome back, everybody, to our second half of our Death House one-shot. A few things. While we were away, during the break, Panic Switched, once again, donated $260! Wow!
Woo! Holy cannelloni.
Back to us.
Oh,
So,
Shut the front door.
with that $260, you can buy a magic item for a player or DM of your choice. Let us know in chat who you would like, and then we will roll from a not wild magic table. We'll roll from a magic item table. So thank you so much to Being Panic Switched for that additional donation. We have really stacked up in the skull. That is amazing. I earlier in between the last one and the one after this, or this current one shot, I did roll for our first giveaway, and I forgot to announce it because I had 8,000 other things going on, and I totally forgot to announce the winner of our first giveaway. And we are going to have a second giveaway at the end of this. So this giveaway was the Hero Forge gift card. It's a $50 Hero Forge gift card, so you can use that to actually make and buy a miniature of your choice. You can make your own D&D or tabletop miniature, and then you can physically order it with the $50. You can actually get the Strahd has donated $25. Advantage for Arcane Adam. You'll need it.
So many now.
Sounds like a subtle threat. You'll need it.
Yeah, from Strahd
thanks,
himself.
George.
That is,
No,
yeah,
I don't
right? It could be.
Who knows?
So,
Thank you, Strahd.
what I did was I took everybody's names who donated. So if you have donated throughout the night, I put everybody's names in a RNG random number generator. I put them all in Excel and then ran the RNG, and it put us on Hadrian X. So Hadrian X won our first giveaway. I don't know if he's still in chat, so I'm going to have to reach out to him after this and let him know that he won our first giveaway. So that is the $50 Hero Forge gift card. Hadrian, I don't know if you're still here. I know you were in the first one shot, so thank you. But we will reach out to you afterwards because when you donated, we have your email from that. So we'll email you. The second giveaway that we're going to be doing at the end of this is going to be a dice vault from Wormwood, actually. It's one of the nice, it's one of those nice little dice vaults where you can store all of your dice. And so stay tuned to the end of this. If you do donate, anybody who's donated throughout the day will be able to enter into this. I will do my little RNG thing, put everybody's names on the Excel sheet and roll it, and we will see who wins at the end of the stream. So thank you to everybody who has donated thus far. You all have been absolutely amazing. So yeah, we've way exceeded our goals, which is amazing. So with that, we are going to continue in Death House. So, Tiny Tim, you cannot
call me Tim.
resist. Tim, you irresistibly looked at the rest of the stockings hanging from this mantle, and you go ahead and grab all of them. You do grab all of them, right? There's not like one that you leave
Yeah,
out,
I'm just like, whichever ones
or-
are still hanging, I'm just like, as we're going, I just go and I just bloop, 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 bloop. And then as I'm like going down the hallway, I'm just like pulling them out. I'm not even looking at them really yet until I get them all out. Then I toss the stockings on the ground, and then I'm like, one of these has to help Corvin.
You find in one of them a dread helm, which is an item. You can look that up.
Dread help.
Then you find a mummified raven claw.
Hmm.
Then you find a potion of healing.
Oh.
And then you find armor of vulnerability.
Armor of vulnerability?
Yes. And finally, you find a wand of magic missiles.
Oh.
It's an armor of invulnerability.
Oops.
I was like,
Or
does
it
it
was
make you like
supposed to
share
be.
your emotions? Like,
Oops.
Oh,
It's
you
an
got
armor
another
of invulnerability.
The armor of emotional intimacy.
That's another wand. You should use it on
I want to
Corvin
clarify because I know Adam won't metagame. It's armor. It looks like armor of invulnerability, and it will make you invulnerable to one damage type of melee damage. It will then make you vulnerable to the other two. So it is armor of vulnerability. She just wasn't supposed to say that.
Oops.
That's okay.
Got it. Well, I don't think I have really time. I'm like, I think first thing he's like, how did this fit inside the stocking? And then he just keeps going. He's like, oh, yeah, this is okay, Corvin, I think this one will do it. I'm going to cast the wand of magic missiles at Corvin.
Okay.
Okay. So those will just hit.
I spend one charge. I don't know. There's 1 of 7 charges while holding it. One or more of his charges.
He has 3 hit points.
Pew,
So
pew.
Roll
two
a
of them.
d4. Well, it's
Yeah.
just one charge, so it's one missile.
Oh, okay, so 1 missile.
Well, from
Pew.
the item, I just did it once, and it was 5 force damage.
Okay.
Got it.
So, what's the sheep's hit points? It's 4?
3.
3.
Yeah.
So, pop, you pop back into Corvin form.
It worked!
I'm still up on your shoulders.
Yep.
I definitely shirk him off now.
Oh, also, check this
Don't
out.
mind
This
me.
is really cool. And I put on the dread helm.
Get off me, you
What do you
jabroni.
guys think? How do I look? Do I look really awesome?
My eyes are like glowing red. Like,
Do I look protected? Do I look dangerous?
You guys look, and his eyes are just glowing red, and it's pretty frightening. But other than that, yeah.
Maybe because I was just a sheep. What is anybody else seeing his eyes glowing?
Well, that doesn't look
Wait,
normal.
my eyes are glowing? I can't look at my
Why are
own
you doing
eyes.
that thing with your voice?
What thing?
That thing. Why are you doing that thing?
What thing?
What doing the thing?
What thing? I'm not
The
doing
thing
what?
you're doing with your voice.
What thing? My voice?
Yes,
What's
that
wrong with
thing
my
you're doing
voice?
it right now. You're not listening to yourself?
Wait, no, what do you mean? Oh, maybe I'm still speaking to animals because I think you're still an animal. Hold on, Okay, I'm no longer thinking about that. How do I sound now?
Never mind. You're still doing it. Whatever.
What?
Tim?
What?
What's your opinion of Charlie and Candy Mountain?
Who's Charlie and what's a candy mountain? I want to go to a candy
Tim, don't
mountain.
fuck around with me right now.
What?
As I point.
All right. Well, hold on. Yeah.
How do you feel about Charlie?
I
and
take off the
Candy
helmet.
Mountain?
Well, I mean, I don't know Charlie. I mean, I knew a Charles once. He was pretty nice. But I would
was
love
just
to go
your
to a
eyes.
candy mountain. What about my eyes?
Whatever you do, don't go to Candy Mountain. You
Oh,
find your
also-
eyes changed. Don't go to Candy Mountain. I do not move my hex. I keep it on Tommy.
Oh, also, I found this random magic item on the ground. So we still haven't rolled for that. So, like, I found this random magic item on the ground.
Oh shit! Yes. Yes. Tabine, for the magic item thing, roll d20s high and low player rock. Oh my gosh, Tabine, I'm going to kill you. Roll d20s high and low player rock paper scissors best of 3 for the item.
All right.
Okay.
D20
D20.
is high,
Oh,
high
of
and low
course.
player.
Oops, I rolled a 3.
So the high player.
Wait, who's?
I haven't.
So
I
it's
think-
high versus low, and then we rock,
Yes.
paper, scissors, I guess. We just like rock,
So
paper,
Mud
scissors
Cat
once.
versus Adam.
Mine's the 3, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, yours is a
the
3. Oh, mine's a
Okay.
9. Yeah, yours is a 3.
No, I think
Robert's
Robert's is the 9.
Mine's the 9.
Yours is
3.
14.
Oh,
So it's the two of you. It's the two
oh,
of
I
you.
lose.
Rock, paper, scissors. On
Okay, wait,
stream.
Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Yeah, of course it is.
And then we're just doing just one and done?
That's, yeah,
Best of 3.
best of 3.
Adam's
Okay,
trying to
I'll-
figure out how I can roll a 1 in this.
I'm just going to go like this. Okay, all right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Rock,
Paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, that was a little delayed, but all right.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Oh!
Okay, all
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn it.
Mudcat.
Did you do
You get it.
scissors 3 times?
Yeah, I did, okay? I went against the odds.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
Roll me a D100, a mudcat, and we will see what
Sword
the
that turns
table
you into a
graces
sheep.
you.
87.
Rod of the sheep. That's what you're gonna get.
So as you all are walking down this hallway, falling from the sky
Oh.
is a bead of force. And at first you're like, oh god, no! But it just taps the ground. Beep, ding, 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 ding. And it's just a bead of force.
I don't. What do we got here?
I think something fell out when you turned.
Well, this wasn't mine. Is this yours?
No, I think that fell out of you when you turned.
I think it's yours now.
Well, I'll find us keepers, I guess. Yeah. Let's see what this thing. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Stow it away.
And as you guys are walking down this hallway, Corvin, you especially hear this with your keen senses. Down the hallway to the south, you feel like you hear that music a lot more prominent. However, straight ahead, you smell. Your hearing senses draw you more to the south, but your sense of smell draws you more to the east, as you smell a nice banquet coming from the east. And you can choose where you would like to go.
That's you, Corvin.
Well, I'll go towards the smell.
Okay. You head forward, leading the group, and if all follow, you head into a room with a very nice-looking banquet. There's a wooden table and these long benches with food laying on the table. It looks like a nice feast with turkey, ham, greens, mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce. There's holly at the end, and it looks like a very festive feast. You notice that several of the table placings, 4 of them, are full of a plate of delicious food, while 4 of the others look like they've already been eaten.
I told you they were gonna get to catering.
Hey, listen, you remember the eggnog? Don't touch the food.
No, that was all precursor. This is literally, I was told there would be a break. This is the break.
Who sold you this package?
Amazon the Tavern board at Elf Song.
You bought this at a tavern?
Yeah, I bought this on the tavern. It was fine. It was at the end of Keno night. And I go over and I grab some utensils to start carving on whatever the largest protein is on the board. If it's that turkey, maybe it's the ham.
I'd say the turkey is much bigger than the ham, so you can...
White or dark meat?
I like light meat, please.
I don't think I'd eat that.
I start carving on the breast.
Wait, maybe there's a song. Maybe it's like what are we at? 10? 9? 9 eats of eating?
The problem is these garbage knives, and I pull out one of my own, not the +1. I pull out one of my actual own cobbler pot finest. You get a free 6 steak knives whenever you buy a full set of cobbler pot's finest. And I pull out and produce another magic stone in my hand. And I sharpen
butter
that knife
knives?
up. No, who needs a butter knife? You can use this one for it.
I do when I butter my rolls.
Here. And I set the +1 dagger down. I can't attest for the brand on this, so please. And I start carving that bird. White meat first.
So I take the +1 dagger and start using it as a butter knife.
Wow, what the hell was that?
You look down and you see each of the plates have a little placemat with your names on the servings.
See, consider it.
I'm sorry, Corvin. I'm sitting at your spot. Let's swap.
No, you can have it. Corbin hasn't sat down yet. He's pulled out his bow and he's training an arrow on that turkey.
La-di-da. Din, white or dark meat?
Dark. Dark would be best.
All right, whole leg for you. carve up that quarter, set it over on your plate. Corvin, bah, 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 bah. Why do dark forget?
No, I'm not talking to you, bud.
Shoot yourself.
Wait,
Could
ask
be
the
gone
doll.
before you know it.
What does the doll want?
For a second, Din Din forgets that Tommy is strapped to the front of her.
Hey, thanks for thinking about me. I appreciate it. But
Don't haunt my dreams.
I'll do my best not to.
I
I
can't.
can't. Well, my last owner, he was a bit of an interesting toy maker, you know, and he took my eye for another one of his inventions. His name was Blinsky.
Can you like still see out of it?
I can't. No, I can only. Oh, where'd my New York accent go? I can only see out of one eye.
He took your eye.
Is this actually the same eye that Din Din also has covered? Her right eye is covered by her own eye patch.
It is, yes.
Are we matching?
You are matching. Hey, you got any other eye patches? I could use one too.
Yeah.
Got a
Oh,
spare?
wait.
She pulls
It's
one
gonna
out
be
of
a
her
little
pocket.
big, but I have a dread helm.
I don't know if that's fitting on me, buddy.
Yeah, probably not. Just figured I'd offer.
I cast.
She'll fasten that eye patch over Tommy.
George has to find an eye patch to add
Yeah.
to the
Make it happen.
Dance, George, dance. No,
He's going to kill us now.
Maybe we got off onto the wrong foot, Tommy.
The wrong
After
foot.
all, it is Christmas. And I cast one of my healing light on you, Tommy.
Tommy?
Yep. Full 6.
Wow. I feel something inside of me. It feels warm.
That's Charlie. He's inside you now.
Charlie. Wow. Charlie's a nice guy.
He's the best. The best unicorn a doll and an old gnome could ask for.
Wow. Unicorn.
Charlie's a unicorn. Yeah, here's his card. And it's just, goes over to Tom and he gives him a small card. And it is just a full unicorn on one side, but on the back side, it still has a complimentary 6 steak knives set to the cobbler pots on the back. We share the same business card. Yeah, go ahead and take that. If you need deep prayer. Sometimes I just sit and I look at the rainbow. And I'm gonna move my hex off of Tommy, and I'm gonna move it onto Corbin.
Oh my god!
Do you know
Oh, he's
when
got
you're
an eye
being
patch.
hexed? Do you know? Can you feel it? How does that work? What are the mechanics of being hexed?
When you're hexed, it was.
Am I aware I'm hexed?
You can see that rainbow go into a double rainbow and just kind of loop over towards you. Shun the non-believers, Tommy. Shun the non-believers.
What did you just do to me?
Turns its head to Corvin. Are you a non-believer, Corvin?
I believe that if this guy doesn't undo whatever he just did, I'm gonna put an arrow through his face.
You're gonna enjoy Christmas dinner with this family that we have.
I'm gonna eat you for dinner.
You should really try turkey. Turkey's actually really good.
You sure? Why the dog meat?
Yeah. I'm eating a turkey.
I'm gonna carve a. I'm gonna
Oh,
carve.
look. Bread and butter. Looks like I need a butter knife. As I take the +1 dagger and start breading bread.
It's a
Butter on my
+1
bread.
buttered bread.
Yep. I regain 2 HP. No.
So who is partaking in this dinner? We have Cosmo and Tim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corbin doesn't trust it. I'm actually looking under the table right now to see if there's anything hiding.
You don't see anything hiding under the table, though you do, as your peripheral vision looks, you see something moving in the cauldron. There's a cauldron to the right of you all, in that eastern corner, and you see like a bloop, and like something with like almost looks like a tail or something moves out and then moves back in.
What was that? I'm gonna slowly go investigate that.
Roll me a perception check.
16.
You do notice something moving inside the pot. You're not able to make out what it is, but and then you see movement again. It looks slithery inside the pot.
Hey, I don't want to alarm anybody, but there's something creepy over here.
Creepy? What is it? I'm over here.
I don't know. I'm gonna reach back and whatever food's on the table, I want to grab a piece of it and throw it in the pot.
Okay. I won't have you roll for this because it's pretty easy. As it's a big pot with a lot of surface area, you throw it and something goes, and you see this creature. It leaps out, and it's like a snake-looking creature with like a mouth at the end that opens wide and lunges out. A grick is what it is. And you hear that chanting in the distance as it leaps out at you, and it sings another song.
Yeah, I would shoot an arrow if it's sleeping out of the pot.
Roll. Roll initiative.
Ah!
No, it's the neck.
Alright.
I just want to commend George on finding this music. Christmas music that's horrible.
Yeah. I paid like $10 and I got a bunch of creepy like organ-y Christmas music. It's amazing.
Did you hear our Twilight Zone opening of the last session we did?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had to find that music too. It was pretty great.
Yeah. All right. So this Grick moves out to attack and it rolls a
Is there a place to see our initiative order?
No.
Okay.
I was like,
Just wanted to double check.
What I'll do actually, so we
You don't
have...
No, don't worry about it. You just tell me whenever.
I was gonna...
You just tell me whenever. Don't you worry.
So Cosmo has a 10. Den is 11. Corvin is 8. And Tim is 7. And the Grick is 12. So the Grick is... oh, God. The Grick has the highest initiative. Okay.
That tracks.
Mm-hmm. So the Grick lunges at you, Corvin, and it will... it rolls an 18 to hit.
Will hit.
It strikes at you with its tentacles and does 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And with that, it is Den's turn.
Okay. Well, seeing this foul creature slowly emerge out from this and take its attack, I'm again going to stand on the table and run down at it with my warhammer. Get back, you foul beast! It's a 7. Okay, now I'm going to use that advantage.
Yes.
This seems... There we go!
20 hits.
7 damage then.
Okay, so... Let me just... put this in.
She's totally smashing, stepping across all the food items, does not care. Drinks are spilling.
Not the gravy! Not the
as
gravy!
she runs down this table. warhammer in hand, lifts it up and tries to bring it straight down. on this
Silverware,
creature.
everything falls all over, and you strike, and the Grick, it writhes back a little bit in pain as you do hit it. It feels like it didn't do as much damage as you wanted it to, but it hits. It hurts.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Do something, Tommy!
And with that, Cosmo.
Interrupt my dinner with friends. Bonus action, I move my hex from Corvin onto the Grick.
Yeah.
And I will give it disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. I'm gonna channel that double rainbow back at him, casting my Elder Blast. Come on, baby.
16. That hits.
Woo! Max damage.
Whoa! This Grick, it's long. It has like 4 tentacles and a beak, with a slithery like snake body. It once again writhes back, and this the gash in it is huge from the Eldritch Blast as it flies backward. It's still up, but it's just kind of like now squiggling as it's very, very hurt.
All right, here's my hex damage. Oh, let's go! 5 necrotic.
Hey! Oh, so close. So close. So close. And hey, we got another donation. Blissful Dwarf. Dwarves unite. Beard powers activate. Good luck, Becca. Heck yeah. Advantage. And the Grick is squirming around on the ground in its last little bit of life that it has as we go to Corvin.
Corvin will pull out his daggers and just try to stab it in the
Okay.
face.
Roll to hit.
23 on the first.
That does hit.
And that will be 6 points of piercing.
Okay.
Or is this like
How
piercing?
would you like to finish off this Grick?
Yes.
If it's like striking and jumping at us, I would just like to take that dagger and kind of just like slice it in half as it
So
jumps at me.
The gash that's already been exposed from Den and a little bit from the Eldritch Blast, you kind of make it even bigger as it completely slices it in half, and it writhes over and dies. And you guys are out of combat as the Grick dies, and you take a quick sigh of relief as your dinner table is now a bit messed up. The bubbling cauldron fades down, and you all had a nice little dinner. At least 3 of you did. It tasted good. The turkey was good. I saw that Tim was going for the bread. Maybe even gets a little bit of greens in there. All of you who partook in the dinner all need a Constitution saving throw.
I move my hex on the what's left of the turkey. $10.
Okay, so Cosmo, 10.
14.
Tim, I'm just gonna note these. And Den, 16.
You know what? I'm going to use one of my 700 advantage, and I'm just going to roll that at advantage just to see.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. You all feel fine. It was a decent dinner. It tasted good. Everything. It was a nice turkey dinner. It was still warm.
DM, would you say that we took a nice little short rest at the table to eat?
You know,
Took some
This is a
time with our
4-hour dinner?
family.
Uh,
No, about a half hour to just enjoy company and what catering is provided here in this incredible premium charity D&D experience that seems to have at least
Wow.
doubled
Wow.
the goal.
Wow.
Every year.
For
Trying to
this
get their
degree
spells
of
back.
beggy for
Classic warlock.
Warlock. Yes, I will allow that you all have a nice little short rest. No hero's feast here, just a nice little short rest. And
All right. I'm gonna
Just take
roll
some
my
time.
1 hit die or 2 hit die to get my 2 HP back that I took from Cosmo.
And I saved just the last little bit of the turkey leg that has the hex on it because I got to keep carrying that sucker.
I like sneakily, without Cosmo realizing or trying to not let him know, I take the +1 dagger and I go over to Corvin and I'm like, hey, if you really want to mess with him, just use this dagger in front of him. I think he doesn't like it because it's not like on brand.
Yeah.
And I saw you were
think I'm
good
gonna
with
do
daggers.
exactly
I use
that.
bigger things.
No.
I just-
I will make sure to flaunt this in his face every chance I get.
All right, and I hand him the +1 dagger,
He'll
butter
take the-
dagger. It's covered in butter. It's just coated in butter.
He'll take the +1 dagger. And you're Tim. You're a weird guy. He's gonna clean off the dagger and stick it in a sheath on his leg.
What? It's butter.
Yeah.
I
see that.
As you all are sitting and taking your time to rest, and some of you partaking in the food, just everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh
I'm gonna do this at disadvantage because I am stuffed. I got a little pot belly, little gnome pot belly going
Corbin
on.
with the nat 20.
I see everything. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful place. Oh, I threw a 20 at my disadvantage. Good. I'm 11.
Corbin, you hear the music and the chanting louder as you're sitting here, and you're able to discern what they say. You hear that voice once again as it chants.
8 poison dinners.
Wait, what? Did you say poison dinner?
I feel great.
No. He said 8 toys and dinner, and since we had the stocking, then we got toys.
Oh yeah, like a Happy Meal.
Yeah. Like we got something with the dinner.
No. That's it. Corvin's gonna whatever's still left on the table. He's gonna He's gonna get on the table and push it all off on the floor. Nobody else eats anything tonight.
Whoa. I transfer my hex from the turkey leg back onto Corvin. You're back on my shit list, buddy.
He was 2 minutes from his short rest. You ruined it.
I punt the turkey. I pick it up and I just drop kick it.
Roll me a acrobatic or anything next week, just to see how far this thing punts. Acrobatics.
Wait, the wishbone.
13.
All right, it makes its way across the table to the other end.
Do I make it into the pot?
With a 13, it hits the rim.
Yeah, it bounces and
bounces
rolls, and then it rolls.
It's not like a perfect dunk. It kind of like hits the rim and then falls in.
Sports ball.
There's a dick in every group, and there's a grick in every pot.
Oh, listen,
What's a grick?
You heard the guy. The food's poisoned, and you just ate it.
Well,
Toys and. I heard it too. It was toys and dinner.
as I go to inspect the pot, well, I can tell you why. Right over here. This thing, disgusting. And I stick one of my cards over on the side. Maybe this company will learn to buy some proper cookware. I'll throw in some knives next time.
Oh yeah, some knives. As I like wink at Corvin. Yeah, some knives.
Yeah, you can see the toy that they gave me. A butter knife. What a piece of shit.
You hear the music louder to the south.
Well, maybe that's like after food
wine. I heard they do that at fancy things. I've never been, but I heard they do that at like fancy things.
I like port wine. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Tommy. Let's get some port wine.
Din Din stands up with Tommy, still attached to her. Maybe we should go to the next room and keep this going pretty fast, yeah?
Yeah, I agree. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, there's only 7 more, 8.
I think there's
7. I'm gonna guess 7 organs of music.
You all make your way south as you head toward the music.
I'm leaving. Oh no! God!
As you do.
Oh God! The other way! The other way!
What
You
is that?
enter a cross section.
I think they got a Jello mold over here.
A giant Christmas Jello begins to walk down the hallway in this small 5-foot corner.
Shit.
You see inside of it a little Santa, like frozen inside, and little gingerbreads and candy canes all stuck inside this giant green Christmas Jello. And it begins crawling and slowly crawling down towards you.
I'm gonna
He
take a
sees
step.
you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
And you hear in the distance that chanting once again as it cries out to you.
6-foot cube serving.
Oh, 6.
Damn it, George! I've been spinning my middle mouse wheel to try to back out to GTFO, and I'm like, it's not working. My finger's not working. I can't pull over any farther. I want to go back. I don't want to go forwards. Ah! I mean, this thing's huge. It's double my size.
What would you all like to do? Do you?
They made too much dessert. They made too much dessert.
Maybe if we eat this one like we did the egg. No.
Go ahead, Tim. You go first, and you
I'm
eat
not
this
going.
one.
Santa doesn't look happy inside of it.
No, it doesn't look good. I'm getting back behind Tim.
I'm
I'm moving my hex onto it.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
I
Back
run
up!
between your legs. I run between your legs. Ah!
Ah!
I move my hex on that Jello mold.
I just back up.
Do you all pursue? So the hex is on. Do you run or do you pursue?
Run!
You guys run.
I'm making a disadvantage on dexterity saving throws from that jelly. It's moving faster than I ever thought.
Okay, so you guys are running backward.
Yes.
You do know that there was another hallway that you might be able to go down. As you are running away from the giant Jello, or gelatin, as Jello is a branded name. So gelatin.
We're not sponsored by Jello.
We're not sponsored by Jello, the company.
We're bravely running away.
Yes.
Jell, no.
Robin ran away. As you guys run, you head down that other south hallway, running away from the gelatinous Jello, and you.
Was there ever any space between the Jello and the door that it came out? Like if I wanted to Benny Hill, circle back behind it and go in that room, you know?
You could, in theory, yes, you could.
Okay, I'm cool with where I'm at. I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good. You know, probably everything that was in there is in there. You know, do we got a doorway behind us? Somebody close the door behind us.
Can I try to like flip the table over to like block it? Like, nah!
Yes. Absolutely. Roll me a athletics to see.
Wait, was he running?
Yeah.
Or because
to
I have
flip the
them
table.
I have them running still.
I mean, I'm running back and then trying to flip the table over.
Yes.
Yeah, fill it with the toys.
And I will use an advantage.
Okay.
10. Oh my god.
You move the table a little bit. It's like you move it, but it's not enough.
It's
to
too
block.
heavy. Ah! I just run.
So you all run back and make your way down this south hallway.
I moved my hex back onto Corvin.
And as you
Gotta keep that
do,
spell alive, baby.
it gets that chanting that you hear is very loud, and you see down this hallway there is it looks like completely empty from what you can see, and there's just a small mistletoe hanging from the ceiling.
Pack her up.
Who you kissing?
I look back at Tommy. Tis the season.
Oh.
Hey. Hey, all right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, pucker up. And he makes a kissy face.
That's the believers. I blow him a kiss in the air. Tis the season.
That's the blow. No. You gotta give me a real kiss on the cheek.
I go over to I stand underneath the mistletoe.
Okay.
Right here?
Din, if you could please escort Charlie to underneath the mistletoe so we can get this party started.
Din will move underneath the mistletoe.
Tracy,
and
is this where the
pull
mistletoe
Tommy
is?
out from
Yes.
underneath the leather bindings and hold him up like a small sacrifice.
So you hold Tommy out, or you. I just have to look up this spell really quick.
What do you mean spell? This is a perfectly normal mistletoe that doesn't do anything other than set off an incredible festive mood where two platonic followers of Charlie enjoy each other's company.
So do you kiss Tommy? As
right
you
on
go
the side, like the Young Bucks.
As you go in, the floor below you opens up, and you fall into a spike pit.
Wait, is Den involved because she's holding up Tommy?
Den is fine, because he intentionally kind of like, or she intentionally stretched her arms out for him to make the kiss, so she is fine. Roll me. I just have to check really quick. Oh, this isn't that bad. You fall in and you take.
I just want to party.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Of course, these things aren't sharp.
Are those candy canes that are sharpened?
That's what it looks like.
And 9 piercing damage from candy cane spikes. Like when somebody licks the end of the candy cane and they make it so that's like a little shiv. That's
Wow.
basically what you see at the bottom here, and you take that damage. And then then you see your friend in these candy cane spikes below you, and Tommy just laughs. That's what you get, buddy.
Fuck you, Tommy.
Yeah.
I moved my hex back over to Tommy.
9 spikes of stabbing.
As I cough up a little turkey and blood. Am I impaled? Do I need to pull myself off? Is this a...
You're prone, but you are not like fully impaled, so you can get yourself back up.
We need help up.
Yeah, somebody give me a hand over here.
I'll just like reach down and pull him up.
Thank you.
Just roll me a strength, strength athletics.
Okay, can't go wrong. An 18. All right, I was expecting
right,
more.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to fall
I'll
in.
take your strong hand.
Yep, it's
I have a
mostly
strong hand.
him pulling the weight as you are able to pull Cosmo out of the spiked candy cane pit. It's only about 5 feet across.
I just yeet him onto the other side.
Did you bring Tommy up with you, or is Tommy still in the pit?
You're still holding him.
You hold it. He was,
Oh, I thought
Tommy's
he fell
fine.
down with
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Do you need me to throw you guys over? I will.
I'll make my own jump, thank you.
Okay, do you
And
need help?
Din
I
will
can
kind
like
of
boost
brace
you.
herself, tucking Tommy back into his leather pouch, his little, bed tied into me. So, and I will attempt to take a small running start to jump across.
Roll me an acrobatics.
Yeah.
Charlie, they foiled us again with Candy Mountain. And I'll channel one of my light dice to heal 3.
It's a 9. I'm gonna use that last advantage that I got. I'd like to make it okay, never mind, it's a 6.
Oh no.
No!
So Den runs.
Tommy!
And Den and Tommy both and he falls too, and they fall into the spikes.
Can I try to catch them?
Roll me.
I have advantage on dex against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated because I'm a barbarian.
Go ahead and roll a acrobatics or strength.
It's a 5.
Oh
you said or strength? Or strength?
I'm sorry. I will allow you're a barbarian. Go ahead and roll your freaking strength
Athletics?
roll. Or yeah, athletics.
It's a 16.
You are able to grab Den. Den, just roll me also a strength check.
Okay.
To see if you're able to hold on to Tommy.
No, don't do this.
Tommy,
Don't
no!
do this, Tracy. Tracy, no.
You drop Tommy as you're grabbed, and it's kind of like the force of Tim grabbing you has you drop Tommy, and Tommy, no, and he falls into the spiked pit, and
Tommy takes my hex die on that one. Yeah, that's 5 necrotic.
Tracy, if it's a talking doll, it's very much dead.
I knew it would always end this way, Tommy.
remember me, and he falls into the spikes. I just wanted my freedom.
Yeah, I guess he found Candy Mountain. Just
You have your freedom now.
pointed peppermint sticks.
I see it. Soon. And he dies.
Well,
Charlie will find you in the afterlife. I
No.
promise you, Tommy.
that was kind of weird. Give me a toss, Tim. Corvin's just like toss
push
me.
him around. Oh yeah, okay, all right, sure.
Give me a throw.
And a 1, and a 2, and yeah, yeet! Just like
Roll
toss him
me
over.
a strength athletics.
There it is.
Any advantages that you want to use?
You know what? I could stay true to myself, but the whole reason chat gave me 700 of these
Yes.
is to do it. But I'm not going to because that's just who I am. So I'm gonna keep the.
I should have just jumped because I at least have lucky.
Bad news, Corvin. I would have moved my hex die back onto you.
Does Hex only apply when you attack or when I take damage?
I believe it's when you take damage.
I thought it was when you attack.
I think it's when you attack.
So D10, D6.
Yeah, so when I hit it with attack, that's right.
You take
You're
1
good.
bludgeoning
You're
from the fall, and 4 piercing from the candy cane spikes.
Got it.
As you like land, grab Tommy's body. He doesn't deserve to die like this.
Just
no.
flip him over at least.
I cast Sacred Flame on Tommy. and the little double rainbow over the top. Send you on your way. I pay no attention to Corvin, who's laying there impaled on candy canes, solely focused on Tommy's crossover.
Oh well,
Hey,
I
DM.
tossed you down there, but
Yeah, great throw. Good arm,
then
bud.
that's what you wanted to grab Tommy. Oh, did you want over?
Yeah, I wanted over. Why would I care about the freaking dog?
I'm sorry. I thought we were doing this whole group thing. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'll help you up.
Hey,
It's a
DM.
doll. We knew him like 5
what's
minutes.
the gelatinous cube doing?
I cast minor illusion of Tommy riding on a majestic unicorn.
You guys hear the bloop, 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 bloop,
Oh,
bloop,
no.
bloop, 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 getting closer. Bloop, 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 bloop. Tim, you hear it.
Huh? Ah! Ah! Yeah. And I jump over. I'm like, ah! It's just like, well, I step over. I don't know. It's 5 feet. I'm huge. So I kind of like slightly jump over.
Yeah, you do a little hop. I won't even have you roll for it because you're pretty tall, and you make it across, leaving your friend, your dwarf friend, behind.
No,
and
I
your
pick up Corvin.
halfling. Oh, you do pick up Corvin. Oh, in
Yeah,
that
I'm like,
case,
I reach down. I'm like, Corvin, come on, we gotta go.
in that
The
case, roll me a
gelatin's
strength.
back.
If it was just you, you wouldn't roll. But if you're helping somebody, roll me a strength.
I'm still in the
14.
pit. I gotta climb out.
So you're grabbing Corvin, but but Den is still on the other side, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Den is left behind as you grab Corvin, and
I thought you went over already.
You chose one of your friends, and you chose Corvin, and you left Den, the dwarf.
Wait, okay, don't turn this on me, okay? Don't.
Remembering this.
just be by herself with the gelatinous cube.
Jump over!
Yeah, jump, I'll catch you.
Yeah, we'll catch you. You can be our Tommy.
Can I? It's like, can I talk to the cube? Merry Christmas!
What is this, Shark Tank? I want to talk to the cube.
I'm trying my audition out here.
Santa?
Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! And she's gonna stroke her beard a few times. I think the bad children went that way. Ho ho ho!
I think she's gonna eat the dessert.
And she's gonna point in the opposite direction.
It moves towards you.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
God.
gonna test it. Never mind then. Do I do athletics on this jump?
Yes. Roll me an athletics check.
Nothing fancy, just straight across. It's a 6.
Oh my God.
It's a 6.
The cube enters into your space.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Make a DC or make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, wait, did she just fail to save to jump across?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So wouldn't she have fallen in?
Yes.
Is the cube following me down?
Yes.
Oh
Yes, it is.
God, it's worse.
Oh shit.
Yes, it is. The cube is
rolled a-
following you.
Oh no.
So, all right. You take. Let's see what you take from the bludgeoning damage. You take 2 bludgeoning from the fall.
Okay.
Tommy
take-
with 2x over his eyes.
9 piercing damage from the spikes, and the gelatinous cube follows you in, and you take. Oh my god.
lot of damage.
10 acid damage.
Oh.
10 acid damage?
Yes. As the cube begins to engulf you. Friends, you have one opportunity to do something to try to save your friend.
I got it! I got it! I'll turn it into a sheep! And I pull out the wand of magic missiles.
You hit me.
I can't! It's a magic missile, and it hits exactly what it's supposed to, okay?
Charlie, we need you! I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Corvin will take that +1 dagger that Tim gave him and try to stab into the cube to rip it open.
I will also move my hex to the cube.
So everybody roll your one action that you're going to do, and we'll see how much it does.
I spend 3 charges of the wand of magic missiles. Just
So a 19 hits the gelatinous cube.
5
The guiding
damage.
bolt does 5 damage. Guiding bolt, do they have to make a save or anything?
No, I'll roll to hit. I rolled the damage
okay.
first. I thought you were
Got
just
it.
doing damages on it.
18
actually,
force damage.
Yeah. That hits anyway. Its AC is super low. 18 force damage.
All right, here's the hex die.
Kill it.
2 necrotic.
One moment.
Somebody's got advantage. Whoever is swinging or hitting after me has the chance to crit.
I guess that's me because he's doing magic missile. So let me roll a
Yeah.
d20 here.
Come on, bud.
Oh, it's a 5.
You have your friend gets engulfed, but she can try to escape by making a strength check.
I will try to escape.
Yes.
Gotta get out of here. It's a 12.
The DC is 12.
Oh, let's go!
Din just punches out of this jelly, and you kind of see it, a fist coming through and it going everywhere, and she's clawing and digging her way out, pushing herself up, and then standing on top of that jelly, reaching up to the top. Help me up!
I got you! Pull her up.
Tim, roll me a strength save to see if you can pull her out of this acidy gelatinous cube.
Strength saving throw?
Sorry, athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
14.
You are able to pull her out. She does take some additional acid damage as it stings her as she's coming out of the gelatinous cube. She takes 3 additional acid damage.
Being pulled up, Din will collapse on the ground, going unconscious.
Oh my god.
No. No, Charlie's gonna fix
I only had 3 health left, so that's amazing.
Charlie's gonna fix you up. Charlie's gonna fix you up real good. I used my last spell with Cure Wounds. Charlie's gonna get you. See, this is why we shun the non-believers. I'll shoot a couple of rainbows out over to you. 2d8 plus 4. Come on! 10.
10. Nice.
10 points of healing, and I'll spend 1 of my additional healing light dice. And this is from Charlie. Another 4.
Nice. Din will kind of abruptly wake up, coughing out the rest of the acid that had somehow seeped into her.
Get back!
Never stay at the back of the line. Never stay at the back.
To the end of the hallway.
Yes.
Let's go.
Keep going.
Let's move.
You
Get
all
out of
fear.
here.
You all listen, and the music becomes louder and louder as you head down the hallway, and you see the stairs that ascend deeper down, but the music is louder.
A partridge in a pear tree. Oh god.
Do you all descend down the stairs?
I don't know if we should go down there, guys. That
Out
seems
of the way.
dark.
It's this way or the cube.
Oh, you
Corbin's
know what?
sprinting
Okay,
down
all
the
right.
stairs.
Yeah, okay, we're going.
You descend down deeper
Oh god.
into the cellar. And as you make your way down, you see a large room. It's a large reliquary where in this room there are different relics that you look in each of these little nods in this room. And
each of them have a different thing in them, and as you're looking around, you don't see anything else in this room. Just these little relics in each of these little...
I'm kind of good on the swag. I really just wanted a glass of port wine.
Maybe there's some wine.
That kind of looks like a snake.
Yeah, I'm good on the snake. I don't like snakes.
I don't want any snake wine.
Each of them are numbered 12 to 1. And you see 12 all the way at one end and 1 at the other end.
Do any of them look like something that could be used as a weapon?
You see the candy. You see candy canes, and number 9, you see candy canes with pointed ends that look like they could be used as a dagger.
Oh, perfect. Corbin's gonna grab those and try to use them. Have extra weapons.
As you grab them, you hear that 9 spikes of stabbing.
Oh, these are like representations. Wait, what's number 1?
You head over to number 1 and you see a human skull.
I don't want to grab it though. What if I grab it and then like I become a skull?
Did anything happen to him when he picked the knives up?
Oh, they're just I think they're just candy canes. He's gonna suck on one.
Oh, okay. So you guys think it's safe?
Just pick it up. It'll be fine.
You're
I'll pick up the item next to me. Whatever
I'll
it is.
pick up the skull.
It would look pretty sweet if you put it in the middle of a clear bowling ball.
Den, you pick, which one do you, is there a certain number, particular number that you're looking to pick up?
I love the number 4.
Okay.
Oh,
You go to number 4 and there's a nutcracker. As you pick it up, 4 nutcrackers. And
Pick up the skull.
you pick up the skull and you don't hear anything. But then you hear a rumble. And you see in front of you, or down below you where you are, Tim, there's a portcullis gate that opens up as you pick up the skull.
Guys, there's a door. I think it's one door of opening. I don't know what the skull has to do with it. Maybe this whole place is kind of gothic. I don't know. Got weird decorum.
Does it look like the way out?
You
walk
said
up.
earlier that you have to go further in to get out, so yes.
I can't argue with that then. You're using my own logic against me.
You look forward, you just kind of look ahead, and you're able to see this a little bit, Corvin. There's some like murky looking water by the portcullis.
No, we're not going in there.
We
I
could
don't
swim.
trust basements that aren't dry.
No, Corvin doesn't swim.
Oh, wait. What if I put the skull back in? Does the door close?
It goes back down.
I pick it up again.
It goes back up.
See the sound.
Yes, I put it back down.
It's an automatic garage door opener.
Oh. All right. So do we not go through that door? What if that's the exit?
We go through. We get this done. We get this over with. We tough up.
But there is another hallway.
No, listen, I can't go that way. No. I don't do water.
Not with that attitude. Come on, you're going in. I'm gonna take a step into the water.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Corvin, Corvin, because you are afraid of water, or at least deep water. So
16.
you are feeling very terrified because it reminds you of one of your deepest fears. But you look and you see, as you see Den walk up to it, you see that it's shallow. You know, she's a short dwarf, and it only really goes up to her knees. So it looks pretty shallow, and you feel a little, at least it puts you a little bit at ease for your deep fear.
Fine, we'll go that way, but But I'm climbing on your shoulders. He's gonna climb on top of Tim's shoulders.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just watch the hair. Watch the hair.
You never know
Okay.
when the bottom's gonna drop out.
Well,
yeah, and I'm
if
a
it
short
does,
guy too. I'm gonna climb up over the back as well. I'm not very tall.
Okay. I don't know if I can care. This is gonna be real. If we got things, we gotta. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to carry both of you. I'm pretty
Look at
strong,
Corvin
but
and go, if you gotta cut weight, Corvin's the heaviest.
I was here first.
I can't walk through it. I'm not scared. I just don't want to sink.
wait. Does this mean you both are my Tommies?
I'm your Tommy.
Oh, good.
Or Tommy
grief.
in that gelatinous.
This is a good way to remember him by.
Who's
You know,
Tommy?
for as much as he scared me,
He's with
kind of
Charlie
liked him
now.
in the end.
He was a good guy.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna follow Denon.
He didn't do
You
nothing
had-
for nobody.
You walk through the shallow, murky water, and your footsteps splatter through as you walk into a room, a chamber. And as you look in, there's a
Oh God.
bloody altar with a Christmas tree.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
God bless us, everyone.
And everything
my
around
God.
you closes.
Oh, the door closed, but the skull
Yeah,
is
yeah.
still off of it. I don't know how that works. I think it's broken. Oh.
And
Oh,
as you walk into this room, the chanting and the music becomes louder and louder, and these cultists appear all around you and look down at you. And whoa, for Tommy!
Tommy.
For
For Tommy! For Tommy!
Oh,
Thank
rest
you,
his
Courtney. We will roll from the wild magic table for that.
Perfect time for that to
Oh,
happen.
God,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right after what happens next, as these cultists all stand around you and look down, and they begin to sing.
On the first day of Strahd, Miss Tatiana gave to him 12 biting insects, 11 cups of eggnogs, 10 stocking stuffers, 9 spikes of stabbing, 8 poison dinners, 7 lengths of leaping, 6 cube servings, 5 deadly shades, 4 nutcrackers, 3 potions, 2 rotting gas, and 1 of you must die.
Excuse me, Tommy did. Tommy died for all of us.
Yeah, you know, you can't.
Die. One must die.
They begin chanting over and over again.
Die. One must
One
die.
must die.
One
One must
die.
die.
One
One must die. 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 Who's it gonna be? Wait.
You hear the chanting continuing, and it becomes more and more piercing in your ears as they nonstop are chanting, "One must die! One must die!"
All right, okay, guys, you're gonna have to get off. You're too heavy. You're just too heavy.
Yeah, I think.
I'll put you over on the edge by that other I'm freaking out. By the way, this is terrifying. I hate everything in here, and I might pass out at any moment.
Just put me down by one of these creepy guys out of the water.
I don't understand how going next to that is more creepier than the water, but okay. As I just kind of like, yeah, I just kind of like throw you off over to the
I
edge.
moved my hex onto the Christmas tree.
As I sit down next to these cultists, I just look up at them and say, "Hey, how's it going?"
One must die. One
They
must
continue.
die. One must
Yeah.
die. One must die.
I hear you, man. I
One
hear
must die. One must die. One
Okay.
must die.
Hey, how about the guy with the pot on his head? He's a pretty good choice, right?
One must die!
They
One
continue
must
to chant.
die! One must die!
I got one question
must
for you,
die!
cultists.
One must die!
Do you believe in Charlie?
One must die! One must die! One must die!
This is not an approved Christmas for me, not one bit. And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the Christmas tree.
Okay.
The tree.
I'm back by Corvin on the steps.
Dexterity 14 saving throw. It has disadvantage from my hex.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Ooh.
As I...
Blinded by Charlie's light.
All right. What was the dex save?
14.
Oh, 1d0. Wow.
It does save.
It's got
The
disadvantage.
tree. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does have.
D20 plus the text. 11.
Yeah!
Charlie!
It's engulfed in flames. And
3 radiant.
takes 3 radiant damage.
3 radiant and 5 necrotic.
And 5 necrotic. Okay.
One tree dies.
And
One
as-
tree dies.
One tree dies.
As this happens, a wild magic surge once again fills the room. If there was a particular, the donator, Cordy's hair, said for Tommy, do we want any specific person to roll from this wild magic table, Cordy? Let us know.
I think Tommy
Otherwise,
should roll.
we could make you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll a d4, and I'm gonna go down the line here. 1 Robert for Adam.
Hey,
Becca.
Dan.
Becca.
Come on,
You
cast that fireball.
get to roll from
Fireball
the
at all of
wild
us. Fireball at all of us.
table.
Oh no!
Early 30s, early 30s,
Do I
early
roll
30s.
like a d20 or?
D100.
D100.
I believe.
Oh,
She rolls a 1.
I don't recommend 78.
A
95.
5.
Oh,
That's
hey.
good, right? 95's good.
You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
Oh my
Vulnerability to piercing damage. So that's bad.
This is
One must
Hold on, wait for a
die!
second.
One must
This is not a
die!
good thing.
The
You just
chanting continues, and it's starting to get like in your head.
Are the cultists within 30 feet of us?
They are. So the cultists also, and anything else in this room that's within 30 feet of Den, does get vulnerability to piercing damage.
Wait,
So-
so let me get this right. You're saying that one person in this room has to die?
One must die!
No.
One must die! One
What would
must
you all-
die!
What would you like to do?
Corvin takes that +1 dagger and stabs the cultist next to him.
You go to stab, and it goes right through. As you realize these are incorporeal cultists, they're not actually here.
Oh,
One
boy.
must die! One must die!
What's the crypt? Is it open or is it just bloody?
It's just bloody. It's an altar, actually, like it's a dais with like a altar on it, with blood all over it.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna roll a perception to see anything else inside this room.
Okay. Oh, and
Christmas
cookies and
cookies on
milk.
it?
What a
cookies
nice
and milk?
touch. What a nice touch. You rolled a 12. You do see at the end there is a large hulking mound of flesh and bodies.
Oh,
Do we recognize any of those bodies?
One must die!
You
One
see-
must die!
Within those bodies, 4 creatures, 4 individuals, a elf girl, an arakakra, a gnome, and I'm trying to remember what the last one was now that I'm thinking. I was like, shit. a gnome, and a halfling.
Halfling.
Wait, is
yeah.
this
A
Team A?
halfling.
We found him.
It is
We
Team A
found him.
inside a shambling mound of flesh.
Oh, that looks very realistic.
And
Oh
as
my
it,
God!
and as you look, it becomes alive and it begins moving toward you all. The chanting continues. The one must die chanting continues as it slowly but surely moves toward you all. And you see the bodies of Team A inside of it as it moves towards you. What would you all like to do?
I'm moving my
Wow.
hex on that thing and I'm firing my Eldritch Blast.
You fire your Eldritch Blast. Roll to hit.
Oh,
13. That misses. And
shit.
Everybody, just everybody tell me your intelligence scores.
-1.
Negative 1.
Negative
0.
0.
10, 0. Yeah. We're not the smartest group, are we?
Yeah, we might have been the dumbest ones.
You know what? You don't know. Your
You know what?
intelligence is too low.
You ain't got a clue.
I can't even help you guys. You guys all have really low intelligence.
Who wants to know?
You just continue to hear chanting, and this shambling mound is making its way toward you all.
I try to run to the door and see if it's like if I can open it, the door behind us.
As you go to the door, suddenly, once again, the entire floor and foundation around you shakes, and this door changes from a portcullis to a scythe as it goes up and comes down, and shing, 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 shing. It's a scythe that just goes back and forth, shing. Shing, shing.
There's a scythe.
Lord
There's a
of the
scythe.
Destroyer, we summon thee! The end comes!
Shing.
Death be praised!
What about one of us? Does one die? Does it stop?
Shing.
Okay. I think we try to get out of here.
You know, I've had a good run. I've had a good run, guys. But I'm not gonna be any cultist puppet. It's time to meet Charlie. And I hand Tim my cobbler pot. This is for you, buddy. And I cast my last healing trait. 1 for you, Becca. And anybody else missing hit points?
I am.
And 1 for you, Corvin. And I walk into my own radiant flame. Charlie. I'm here for you, Charlie. Take me home, Charlie.
You
take me home.
Take the radiant light from the Christmas tree, and you see your friend walking. Do any of you do anything, or do you watch him walk into his own radiant light?
Absolutely. I don't let this happen without trying to make sure that it happens properly, and I just start chanting, "One must die! One must die! One must die! One must die!" And I look at Corvin and I elbow him and I'm like, "One must die! Come on!
One
must
die.
One must die.
One must, yeah.
As Cosmo gets engulfed into the flames and closes his eyes. And the light shines, a radiant light explodes from him as he goes home to Charlie, to Candy Mountain. And this radiant light blinds you all for a second. You all kind of close your eyes and shield your eyes from the radiant light that emits from this. And suddenly, everything stops. The shambling mound stops. The cultists disappear. The scythe stops. And you are all... It's eerily quiet for a minute as you don't hear any more Christmas music. You don't hear any more cult chanting. You don't hear any more creepy noises from any of the depths of this place. You are free to leave.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Is that monster that was all the bodies put together? Is it just normal bodies again?
It does fade back. The shambling mound fades away, and what remains are just the bodies of some different people, and then 4 of these adventurers.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Corvin's gonna go over and try to obtain proof that of the A team's fate.
There are
You-
6 cobbler pot steak knives that
In case
resist
you want
that
to loot.
Yeah.
resist that flame because they're well done, and 1 sharpening magic stone down on the bottom. It does
I
come with
take
a
those.
lifetime warranty.
I take those and the business cards that he has. I'll carry on the family business the best I can.
When you
I
hold
think
that
we're gonna
pot,
upgrade to battle axes with every order.
Butter battle axes.
Butter battle
Yeah.
axes.
It's dual use.
Yeah.
Corvin, you are able to take the original letter from the A team that they had, along with a feather from the Aarakocra that he carried on him as holy symbol that was once very important to him. And each of them have their own personal belongings. The elf girl has gems. The gnome druid had a cool looking staff with mistletoe on it, and the Ted Lasso looking fellow had his own staff and robes. And you take each of their items, and do you all make your way out?
Let's get the hell out of here.
No, I
The
agree.
souls
I
their
agree.
rest.
We got what we came for. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
You
make like a tree and branch.
Can I shove him into the doorway on our way out for saying that?
roll a strength. No, you do shove him.
You can certainly try. You're not just gonna shove me.
Roll a strength athletics to see if you successful, and you can roll a contested strength athletics very quickly. We'll do a little roll off.
14.
I'm gonna roll mine at advantage.
This is a very important roll.
Damn it! 12.
Your dwarf friend is able to push you, and you fall over into the murky water that is still there.
Ah. Tommy wouldn't approve.
Tommy's dead.
You exit the ritual chamber.
savage.
Why do we care more about Tommy than we do about Cosmo?
You go back to see if you can find the remains of Tommy, and he is nowhere to be found. That gelatinous cube is gone, but
I already burnt Tommy.
no
Sent him
remains
to
of
the other
Tommy.
side.
And you all make your way, trace your steps back, go through, and you don't see any danger. Even the bodies of the things that you defeated, the Grick is gone. Everything seems to be gone. The insects are no longer there, and you make your way back through the cellar, and the cellar doors are indeed open. And the 3 of you walk out and step outside, take a breath of misty air. The fog is still there, still lingering over all of you. And for a moment, you feel like you did it. You found the remains of the A-team, and you made it out of this death house alive.
This is gonna get me on the A team for sure. Are those kids still by that tree?
Yeah, we never found their parents.
You go and make your way back around to the front of Death House. to look for those two children, Rose and Thorn. And as you make your way to the front, the three of you look up and you see... Is that a sleigh? With reindeer flying in the air? No. You take a second look. That's not a sleigh. That is not a sleigh. That's a horse. A flaming horse. A nightmare flying through the air. And you see a figure riding this horse. He has long, black hair and wears elegant garb. With a Santa hat on his head, he flies down to greet you all. It is Strahd von Zarevich himself. And he appears in front of you all, riding his horse, Bucephalus, to greet you all and welcome you to his domain.
Bindon immediately drops to the ground, bowing. I know my place. I'm a level 3. I don't see
Santa really has changed in the stories over the years.
Who the hell is this guy?
Just
I think it's Santa.
Down. Get down.
Oh, do you bow to Santa?
I don't know.
Hi, Santa.
With
Oh,
a
you're
swift
muted.
motion, his horse, pulling behind it a small sleigh, comes storming towards you. And I'm just going to use his unarmed strike. He does have advantage because I have an advantage still. Does a 16 hit you, Time?
Is the protection still up from
We
the?
It's been probably
long.
past 10 minutes.
You guys had a short rest and everything.
Yeah, it hits me.
So you take 23 damage. Are you still alive?
Yeah.
You're conscious?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, in that case, he's going to grapple you. He grabs Tim by the collar, and as he's riding away, dragging Tim, you see Tim being dragged, and you realize he wasn't grabbed so much as a noose wrapped around his neck as the horse keeps riding. And you just hear him yell, "I'm not Santa!" And his horse takes off into the sky, dragging Tim behind it.
Can I try to throw my javelin at the rope?
You throw it, and it reaches out into the distance. But you can't see where it goes because the mist begins to creep in and block the vision of how far it goes out. And Strahd disappears into the mist with your friend.
At that time, you hear a bell tower somewhere in Barovia striking midnight.
Ding! Ding! And you remember that poison dinner that you had. Den. It begins, your stomach begins to churn and churn and churn, and it is not settling well with you. That con save you made earlier, you failed. You begin vomiting and retching. And you take a
96.
96 poison damage.
9! Please be all ones.
37.
Died on my own terms.
37. Well, I am resistant, so I will take half of that and I still go under.
As Corvin, you watch your dwarf friend fall to the ground, vomit from this horrible poison dinner that she had earlier. You did not partake, so you remain standing as all of your friends are dead.
Taco Bell tasted good when it went down.
Corvin will kneel down next to Den.
Thanks,
told you.
Tim.
Hey, thanks, bitch.
I told you not to eat the turkey. And he's gonna take his knife and cut off her beard. I'll always remember. he's gonna pick it up. He's gonna smell it.
What the fuck?
I mean, it smells of
What the
vanilla.
Somehow I got the better death. I don't know how that happened.
Ironically, Tim, you made your save on the poison.
So you
I went
did
out on
what
my
you
own
said.
terms too, bitch. I went with Santa.
Now you're
Boom.
just Strahd's just daddy now. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be
And-
honest. Strahd could be my daddy any day of the week.
Corvin, you remain there as the only last man standing of the B team, as your friends are all disappearing and vanishing. And that is where we will end our session for tonight, as Strahd wishes you all a Merry Strahdmas to all, and to all a good night as you all die.
Oh yes,
Very
a wonderful
good.
sleep. Perfect.
me and Tommy walked through that wheat field at the end of Gladiator, listening to "Now We Are Free" from Hans Zimmer, hand in hand with no mistletoe, waiting for our way to get to Candy Mountain.
Oh my gosh.
I think that means I win.
Good. You are now the only member of Team A.
To be
Yeah,
fair, though, one does not simply leave Barovia, so you just have a longer way to go.
Yeah.
Gotta suffer
Yeah.
for longer.
Yeah.
I would go over, get a beer over at the the carnival that's still going on over at the side. Like
Yeah.
it's a great Christmas market with some mulled wine.
Wow.
And this is where you start. Curse of Strahd has that character.
Yeah.
Joke's on
Oh,
you, though.
go
I actually
rescue
become
Tiny Tim.
anointed.
You must go save him.
Well, my players, that was incredible. You guys were way more chaotic than I expected, and it was amazing.
I
Thank
should
you
have
all.
prefaced you. I should have.
Yeah.
Doll! The revenge you brought with that
Yes,
doll.
That doll! I was so
That was
happy
so good.
because you guys gave me a
Okay,
doll.
What I need to know was the dice of all ones actually what I rolled. Of course it is. Of course it is.
That was an item on the table.
Of course
I did
it was.
see it, and I was like, "Oh, this is a great Adam item." But but they were all items from like either the Gothic trinket table or one of the random trinket tables. So yeah, you guys, hey, you did great. This is the first time somebody actually died at that altar. I've ran this multiple times now, and nobody ever has the guts to either kill themselves or kill somebody else, so they all run. So
I really thought-
That's a nice way of putting it.
I thought after the
walls
heartfelt
closing
speech,
in on me.
I
I
thought
was
after the
waiting in-
heartfelt speech that he was gonna that Cosmo was gonna cast a spell on someone else. Like,
yeah.
I lived a long life, and I'm not gonna go out like this and then kill someone else and
I've had a
run.
great life, and I'd like it to continue.
If I
Yeah,
hadn't
exactly.
already killed them going in, if one of them was around 10, I was like, yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, crap.
I was waiting for Corvin to be like, remember what I said earlier about, the weakest one needs to go, but now is the time. Like, can we both just turn and kill him?
I was
gonna
actually
die.
gonna wait until if he got low in health from the fight, and then I was gonna stab him with that +1 dagger.
No! Not the Ron Popeil.
And hey, $2,700 raised.
Yeah, let's go.
Crap.
Yeah!
Thank you so much, everybody. We went way over our initial goal. I didn't
Let's
even think,
go.
I thought we would hit our goal. I was like, okay, we'll probably hit our goal tonight. We went way above and beyond our goal. And so we have some amazing things in store for you for the next coming weeks and months. First of all, I will be doing a cosplay stream next week as Siri, making my Witcher cake, because I was going to make it anyway for the Witcher premiere next week, but now I'll just stream it. So we all get to hang out next week. So look forward to that. And next year, we will run a Cyberpunk Red one-shot. Oh, I want to do our giveaway. Oh, snap. Okay. I have to go ahead and do our last giveaway for the evening. I almost forgot about that. Let me throw everybody in the RNG. So everybody who donated tonight, you are now entered into an awesome giveaway that we are going to start now. And I'm going to run the RNG table and I will pull from that RNG table. But while I do that, first of all, let's do some thank yous. Thank you to George, Glorious George, for being an awesome behind-the-scenes person.
George.
Hey, George.
Yes, being like a co-DM basically, as I was trying to, because I am not as experienced as DM as some of the other folks in this chat right now, so I get very panicky and freak out, and George has been able to help, and that has made very much helpful throughout this entire thing. So I very much appreciate that. And our awesome cast here who joined me for the long haul, the last stream, and that we, went over a little bit. We started a little late, and they were awesome, and I really appreciate you guys. So let's go ahead and go through and tell everybody who you are and where we can find you on the internet. So let's start with you, Robert. Let's start from the top.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Captain Robert. We play D&D over the channel Tuesday through Thursday, and you can catch me GMing over on Rare Drop's channel as well as mine on Thursdays for another wonderful Rare Drop roleplay that involves both Mudcat and Caustic Phoenix in it within, and you can see them playing on shows on my channel. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
And Becca.
All right. You can find me here on Twitch at xCausticPhoenix. Also, I'm on DAGs for Pathfinder on Sunday morning, and Mudcat and I do our own co-DMing for D20 Deathmatch every Sunday evening. So after you hang out here on Sunday evenings, then you can come visit us afterwards. We're like the after show.
Chaos.
Yeah, and we got one more Pink Pixels this Monday over on the Gamers channel.
Yeah.
You can
Mudcat.
find me a couple times a week over on twitch.tv/Mudcat, or like Becca said, Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, D20 Deathmatch here on Twitch as we let people pound each other into the dirt.
Wicked. Yeah, and you can find me at twitch.tv/ArcaneAdam, or I play several nights a week on Robert's channel, doing a bunch of D&D streams, as well as Sundays with Rhyme of the Frost Maiden right here on twitch.tv/MagicTech, Miss Magitech.
Yes. And now, let us have a drum roll as I put all of these numbers into the random RNG generator to pick our winner. From those who have donated...
One must die! One must die! One must die!
Number 11, that is... Panic Switch!
Hey!
Oh,
Team rewarded!
You win a Wormwood D&D dice vault from
Awesome.
Wormwood. They are very pretty. I picked one out and I sent it to this awesome organization, Soft Rigged. Well, to be fair, those who donated more, it shows more in the RNG. So yes, it does help your chances. And you were one of our top donators for tonight. I think you were the top donator. Yes.
Awesome.
Let me just check. Let me refresh really quick.
Hey, I
Top
noticed
donor.
the wild magic tables. I was praying for that 48. Charlie could have showed up. 47 or 48. Could have had Charlie in the flesh.
Charlie!
Charlie!
To my
That
top
happened in our
donators.
Icewind Dale campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it did. God, it did.
Unicorn just appeared out of nowhere. It was really hard to explain.
Charlie.
Oh
They're
my
like, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "Oh no!" And then eventually he vanished.
It gets a bad rap, you know. A lot of people have made love on that unicorn's back.
Witcher reference. Hey. So, to the top donators who did donate tonight, there were 4 of you that donated: Panic Switched, Hadrian, Toxic, and Wayward. I'm going to message you all, and we're going to talk about what you guys want to do. If you want to be in a future one-shot of ours, the slot is open. If you're not comfortable with being on camera and everything, because we're going to stream them, that's totally fine. You can help us figure out what the next one-shot is going to be. You can help us choose the theme and everything behind the scenes for that. So I will talk to everybody after this, and we will figure out what we're going to do. So Hadrian won our first giveaway for that Hero Forge gift card, and Panic Switch won our second giveaway with that D&D Dice Vault. So, woo! Thank you again, everybody. Soft Giving, who provided these giveaways. They are amazing. So thank you to them